What's good, neighborhood? What's poppin'? What's happening? What's going on? Back in the lab with your favorite neighbor, your man Mark Nash. All right, man, let's talk about it, man. Excuse me. Let's talk about it. Here we go. Jake Paul. This boy Jake Paul know how to get a bag, don't he? Yo, I was just talking about Jake Paul after his last fight, and I was like, he's doing this fight with Amanda Serrano over there in Puerto Rico. I was like, man, it seemed like some of the fanfare around Jake Paul had died down. Jake Paul said, Mark Nash, not so fast. Not so fast. I know I need to keep this thing back up. Boy, yo, Jake Paul got in the field. Going down like Tyson on Netflix. Yeah, we gotta talk about this. All right, okay, so my soundboard ain't hooked up. Let me run this intro, fix my soundboard real quick, and let's run the show. I'm ready right now. Let's get it.
This is my passion. This is what I love to do. But some days, sometimes, I'm just like you, man. I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job. From a good dream I wake, sun rays on my face, planning out my day, hoping this ain't the one that I catch a case. I feel so good, I feel so straight. My manager keep calling me saying, hurry up, you late. Hurry up, you lay off. Yo, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Been trying to play it cool, but it's hard to play it off. I've been hanging on to this bullshit, cause my car still ain't paid off. I know I'm on my way up. My boy just got laid off, so y'all, man, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. These hoes here so ratchet. These niggas here so sneaky. Y'all don't even really pay enough for y'all to only pay bi-weekly. I'm trying to double up my cash. Take this job, shove it up your ass. Yo, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. We're the reason why your stockholders always stay afloat. Yet I'm asking, are they hiring? Like everywhere I go, schedule will say 9, but I think it's fine if I clock in at 9:04. I work 40 hours a week plus overtime just to be bro. So y'all, man, I hate this job. Hate that I applied. So much has transpired since the day that I was high. Told me I could advance, but you were telling me lies. Gotta give your notice before I quit, but you don't say shit right before I'm fired. Damn, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. You and your procedures, you and your protocol, you and your policies, none of that shit don't apply to me. You and your quotas, you and your standards, you and your 2 sick days a year. Y'all niggas bananas. Wonder why the postman's posted with hammers, going postal with Popo on camera. His wage got him enraged, stressed out, it's hard to maintain. He flips the middle, grabs his. He said, if you don't get the picture, I quit, you ain't shoot. Mother, man, I hate this job. Sometimes I wanna say, walk in and slap my boss. This shit is getting hard. Damn, I hate this job. Gotta make it out of this struggle, bruh. And I don't really mean to take it out on you. You just a customer, but damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Look, man, I hate this job. I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like you. I'm out here trying to take care of my family. Damn, I hate this job. It's not always glamorous, for real, but I do what I gotta do for me and mine, you know? Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate this job. Damn, I hate my job. Damn, I hate this job. I'm just like you, nigga. Damn, I hate this job. Man, I hate this job. Man, I hate my job.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and or the host. They do not explicitly nor necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by the channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during the program. Basically, if I didn't say it, don't come for me. You come for the person who said it. And please don't sue me for somebody else's words. With that said, let's start the show, motherfucker.
This that squad sound.
One, two. Let's get this shit poppin'. Yeah, what up, though? What's poppin'? What's happening? What's going on? You're back in the lab with your favorite neighbor, your man, Mark Nash. The show arrives late. The show arrives late, per usual. I'm trying, man. But hey, look, this ain't even my regular day, but this news was going around, and of course, we had to talk about it. So let's talk about it. Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Jake Paul versus Iron Mike Tyson. This is going down July 20th in Dallas. Man. Wow. AT&T Stadium. This is going to be a mega event. It's a mega event, and it will be on Netflix. Wait a minute. Hold up. We're not going to have to pay an enormous amount of money, spend copious amounts of dollars for a pay-per-view? Wow. So this is just going to be automatically built in with your pay-per-view subscription. I'm sorry, with your Netflix subscription. So this is pretty intense. This is a pretty big deal, right? But my question for you all is, and I'll just keep it straight to the point, and I'll drop the link out there. Is this good for boxing or is it bad for boxing? What say you? And I'll open the phone lines up too early. But my question for y'all is that, because here's the thing. If Jake Paul goes in there and loses to Mike Tyson, it's Mike Tyson. He's supposed to lose. If he goes in there and washes Mike Tyson, people say, well, Mike Tyson is 57. By the time they fight, he will be 58 years of age. So people will say, yeah, Jake Paul is 30 years younger than him. He's supposed to win. You get what I'm saying? So it's like a lose-lose situation. And also, too, fans, this can go good, can go bad. It's all about how they market and promote it. Now, we've seen some of these guys go into these exhibitions, and they just are clearly that. You know what you're getting. It's a spectacle. It's a showcase. It's entertainment. They don't market it like, yo, it's a real fight. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes they market these things like it's entertainment and it's a real fight. Y'all remember Holyfield getting knocked out in the first round by Vitor Belfort? That was bad. Yeah, my audio went out. That was StreamYard. All right, so you guys remember James Toney going over to the UFC? That was a real fight. James Toney got beat up. So these things can go several ways. It's all about how they market it. Like, just don't feed the fans the illusion, tell them they get in a fight, and really, guys aren't even in there really trying to tough. And then you tell them it's a, you know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody's mad when it's a real fight. But I don't think boxing fans want to see their legend. Hold on one second. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Boxing fans don't want to see a legend like Mike Tyson going in and get iced by the problem child Jake Paul. What would that do for Mike Tyson's legacy? Going in and get iced by Jake Paul. But when I say these questions, man, these are just questions that come to my mind when I hear things like Mike Tyson is going to face Jake Paul. So I got to ask these kind of questions. But is it going to be a real fight? Is it going to be an exhibition? I tell you one thing, Mike Tyson smoked weed, and they don't do that. They don't tolerate that in Texas. So they would overturn the win. Y'all remember that just happened with Keyshawn Davis. Got popped dirty for some marijuana in Texas. Turned the fight into a no contest. So surely it's going to be an exhibition. I'm sure nobody's going to sanction this fight between a 58-year-old man. And again, he will be 58 by the time they get into the ring against Jake Paul. That'd be bad. But I'm curious what y'all think. King KO, what up? Do y'all think this is good for boxing? Is it bad for boxing? I heard some people say, Mark, any kind of eyeballs on boxing is a good thing. But we're living in a day and time with boxing where you don't see the best fighting the best. You see guys like a guy like Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis and Devin Haney, right? Those guys still haven't mixed it up. Still ain't seen those guys fight. And then you got a fight like this. Like this is the news that I saw today. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul. Then I saw another clip going around. They said Manny Pacquiao closing in on a deal to fight. Wait for it. Conor Benn. So that's the kind of stuff I'm hearing is going. I was like, what? Fans are hype about Shakur Stevenson Frank Martin and Tank Davis. I'm sorry, brother Wahid. But they okay about Tank fighting Frank, but not Shakur, and he's right there available. Not even trying, not even any talks. It's like, this is what we at with it. So a fight like Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul can do numbers. And it will be a successful event in a major, major way. It's gonna be a big event. Will it deliver as far as entertainment? Some fans say they were entertained by the Roy Jones and Mike Tyson fight. And I guess that depends on who you talk to, because I heard some people say, man, they won't even try. I was like, bro, they two old ass niggas in there. They old men. And then I heard some people say, man, I was entertained. Tyson was trying to get him and Roy was trying to survive. So it's all about perspective and perception, I guess. Let me read the comments real quick. Tyler Brandon Washington, what up? He says, salute, Mark. Let's go. 100. What's popping, my G? Yeah, that was the audio earlier. Puro. Shout out my guy, Puro. Said, what up? What up with you? Saying what's up to B-Dub. Cam said, yo, one love to the homie Mark Nash and everybody in the chat. The apostles in the building to layeth the hands and spread the good news of boxing. Where the good news at?
It never heard of it.
I ain't saying this is bad news, but it's interesting news. By said, what up, Mark Nash TV? The circus is never going away. Paul versus Tyson and Ben versus... You can see what I'm saying, Brent? But the thing about this, though, Paul versus Tyson, it's not going to be a pay-per-view. It's going to be included into my Netflix subscription, which I already pay. It's going to be a lot of eyeballs on that. I'm not mad at that. It's on Netflix. I'm already going to get to watch it. But the problem is when that Pac-Man and Conor Benn, they're going to try to charge off $75 for that fight. Right? Manny Pacquiao's a pay-per-view star. They're going to want to charge you a pay-per-view price. King KO said, Jake out here cherry picking scenes. He says, right, man.
It never heard of it.
What's up with the problem child, man? What's up with the problem child? Why you picking on the old man? Why you picking on old Mike, man? Iron Mike might be in there looking like rusted Iron Mike. Hey, look, I'm going to show y'all how bad this shit is, man. I'm going to show y'all something. Y'all want to see something funny? I'm going to show y'all something funny. And I ain't going to shit on the event all the way. Shit, don't clown me, nigga. I might go to this shit. Hey, look, I might be right there in Dallas watching this shit. Let's go, Mike. Let's go, Mike. But look, I want to show y'all something. Anybody notice the where's this fight poster at? Do they got the fight poster up? Let me see. 57-year-old man versus a 27-year-old man. Let me see if I can look at this. Let me share this screen. Y'all, do y'all see this fight poster right here? Look at this fight poster. That is not a recent picture of Mike Tyson. That is a very old picture of Mike Tyson. If you know, you know. That is a very old picture of Mike Tyson. And Mike Tyson was old in that picture. Yo. They picked a very young picture of Mike Tyson. And this is what Mike Tyson looked like after the Roy Jones fight. This is what he more looked like. Not that guy right here, you know. Not this man right here. It's a big difference. It's a big difference, dog. Look how Mike Tyson look over here compared to the photo that they pushing around. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. But my thing is, I'm not mad at the event being on Netflix. And that's why I was like, man, that could be a good thing for boxing. In a day and time where fans are being overcharged for pay-per-view fights that they don't even really want to see. Could this be the new wave? Could this be the next level? Hence the title. See what they're saying in the chiz at. I read that one. He said, what's popping? Oh, yeah, the pinned the link at the top. King K.O. said, JK cherry picking senior citizens. Right. He said, I'm not mad this is on Netflix. I don't pay for it anyway. Cam, you are still in fights. Unbiased fan said, Pac-Man versus Ben will cost the UK. We'll get it for free. I'm willing to bet on that. Shoot. You want to bet? Bet what? What's the bet? Let me know. Friendly five. Pac-Man versus Conor Ben. Yeah, you about to pay a couple dollars for that, bro. They're gonna add something to it. They're gonna put that behind the paywall. He said Netflix numbers gonna be crazy that month. July 20th? Absolutely. Summertime too, kids out of school, people on vacation, everybody's gonna be around that TV July 20th worldwide. I'm gonna tell you what crazy thing is, that's gonna push a lot of people's that's gonna make a lot of people gonna have to move off their release date, yo. You gotta move off my release date. I got July 20th now. July is done. July is done, especially in an arena that size where everybody gonna be able to go if you want to go. What they hold out there? What, 80? What they hold out there at AT&T Arena? Any and everybody who want to go is gonna be able to go to that shit, bro. The damn gate is gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a major event. It's gonna be a major event. Nosebleeds probably cost you about $400 for that shit, probably, yo. Niggas might pay $200 for a nosebleed. And I'm gonna be right there with my tissue, wiping my nose. I'm going to this shit. No, I'm joking. I don't think I'm going to this shit, bro. I don't think I'm going. Marketing used a young old picture. Right, it's a young old picture. Because he's old on this picture his damn self. But y'all can see the difference though, right? Y'all see the twist. Tyson on the left is not the same Mike Tyson that they got on the right. Somebody said Pacquiao only been out the ring 2 years. Tyson hasn't fought professionally in 19 years. Crazy. Yeah, but even then Pacquiao was getting beat up by guys and had to eat some soup after. Wife had to feed him soup and shit. Catfish. If the fight ends in the UK, it will be a subscription. It will be with the subscription in the USA. They can do what they want to do though, bro. We don't know. Put anything behind the paywall. Cam said, I still Netflix, Hulu, fights, stars. I'm peeling everything this year. That ain't Terrence Crawford. All right. Puro, what up?
What up, Mark?
I feel you, but Bud don't fight enough for that though, bro. Bud don't fight enough for that. And the whole sport don't revolve around him. I know he a hometown guy, but if he was to retire, which we're gonna stop watching boxing, Cam, come on. What's up, Kyoto?
Peyton Manning fucked up Terrence Crawford, bro. You know, that's the real reason.
I don't get it. What happened?
You don't remember he used to say Omaha, Omaha. You know, so like everybody thinks of Omaha, they don't think of Terrence Crawford. They think
Oh my God, man! If you don't get out with them weak ass jokes, you better step that shit up. It's too early for them weak jokes. What's up, Brody? What's up, bro? How you feel, man?
I'm feeling good. Man. How about yourself, bro?
Man, I'm always good, even when it's bad, man. Like, and ain't nothing bad right now. Everything is good, man. I just pray, man. Pray every day.
Yeah, I woke up. That's all I need,
bro. That's all I need, bro. I needed a chance. God gave me a chance. Talk to me, Mike Tyson versus Jake the Snake Paul. That's is this good for boxing or bad for boxing? What say you, sir?
I mean, I don't know. To be honest, I think the jury's still out on what these influencer boxing, what long-term effect it's going to have. Everybody loves Mike Tyson. Me personally, I'm not interested in this fight. I bought the Roy Jones fight, but I only bought that fight because that's a fight that everybody wanted to see, you know, in its heyday. And so, you know, that brought the appeal of it, you know, and that fight happened when like this was barely getting started, you know, all the influencer boxers and stuff like that. So yeah, I don't know. At the end of the day, I am concerned though for Mex.
All right, bad joke alert coming in 3, 2, 1, go.
No, I'm just saying. I think he's on suicide watch, bro. I mean, this is going to shatter his world. But knowing Mex, you know, he's probably going to think this is the greatest event.
I mean, is it a bad event? And like you say, you're not going to support it, but if you got Netflix already, as many people do, it's right there, and it's going to be at the top of the screen. As soon as you open Netflix, boom, shit gonna be right there.
Yeah, I mean, I love Mike Tyson. He's one of my favorite fighters. So I mean, like, you know, let him get paid. You know, I mean,
yeah. But it's gonna be on Netflix. You gonna watch it? You got Netflix?
If I'm on a panel, I'll probably watch it. Yeah, I have Netflix, but I don't watch anything on there.
Okay, but this is going to be a boxing match on Netflix, and it's free. It's a spectacle. Like, you don't have to buy it like you bought Tyson and Roy Jones. You get this shit for the Fritos, no chips.
I hear you.
Okay.
I probably not going to watch it.
Okay. So my question is this. Can Netflix revive boxing with events, like a massive event like this that normally with anybody else, this would be on pay-per-view? Netflix is going to put it on as a live boxing event. With can promotion doing networking that way, can they revive a sport like boxing, where fans are always paying for pay-per-views that they feel are overpriced and under-delivered, over-marketed, but under-delivering in the performances and the cards? Can Netflix revive it? What say you?
The same thing I usually say. Boxing is not in need of being revived. You know, to be honest, like if I could think hard, I don't remember how there's. I don't remember a time where there's like a like boxing every weekend. Like every weekend, I'm like, oh shit, who's fighting? Oh, this guy's fighting. You know, I remember a time where like even Canelo Alvarez, you would have to wait like a whole year to see what was going to be his big fight. Like he was going to have like, you know, he was still going to give you a pretty good, decent opponent, but like the big fight, like you have to wait a year. Like, oh man, and I still remember the anticipation.
You talking about Canelo? You said Canelo Alvarez.
Yeah. You don't remember like before like the streaming services got cracking, before DAZN, you know, it was HBO. It was just HBO, Showtime. Then you have like the smaller fighters, up and comers. They'd be like on Friday night fights and stuff like that. Like the big stars, Floyd. It almost took like the big fight like was announced like
the championship boxing, like when they would do
the big fight, like the big ones, the ones that like are anticipated,
and it would be like on a regular Saturday night.
Yeah.
For free.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, not for free. It would be built into your subscription price.
Yeah, for sure. Boxing's never been free, in my opinion.
Yeah, not in my era. I didn't grow up in free boxing era, bro. I grew up where you had to have Showtime and HBO.
Exactly. And as a young man, I remember having a black box because, you know, I was poor student, you know, and then, you know, when I got a job, I was able to pay for it.
Yeah, but so what? So you lost me a little bit. So can this revive boxing, putting fights on Netflix, where you just turn on Netflix and you can watch fill in the blank versus fill in the blank, and these are top guys, and this fight would normally be on pay-per-view, but Netflix is like, no, we want the market, almost like HBO had it for a while, like where you pay for your HBO, but with HBO you got to watch some damn good fights on Saturday already. Like I watched a lot of Roy Jones fights on regular HBO, no pay-per-view, just great HBO, and Floyd was on the undercard.
Yeah,
and it was titles on the line, Pernell Whitaker, shit like that.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oscar, all of that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. I think that already exists. We're just adding another avenue to watch more fights.
I don't think that already exists. Mostly those type of names and those guys, we get less opponents and they charging us pay-per-view, bro. Ruiz versus Ortiz was pay-per-view. Ruiz versus Areola was pay-per-view.
Yeah, but Luis Alberto Lopez versus Josh Warrington wasn't. You know, like Nayo Inoue versus Steve Fulton wasn't. You get what I'm saying? There's like only certain promotional companies now, which I think it's maybe going to start to change, especially since like the one big promotion that has most of their big fights on pay-per-view is still gonna have those pay-per-views, but I think that model's gonna start to change slowly.
Damn sure it got to. Something got to give, because people are yo, this nigga in the chat, yeah. People are, I think some fans are fed up with paying the copious amounts of dollars for fights that they didn't really they didn't ask for in the first place.
I think they're just
or they're championship boxing type level fights. Like, yo, this would be on like those fights that I was naming, like Thurman versus Barrio, Thurman versus Barrio, perfect example.
Yes,
both coming off losses. They fought on pay-per-view. It was pay-per-view for their comeback fights. Both coming off of losses. One guy coming off a knockout loss. They charged us pay-per-view for that. Charged us $40. And we thought that was a good deal. Well, it was only $40. But no, why should we have paid $40 for that? And I let Punch Drunk come up here and hype me up about that fight too. And KP said, Mark, don't do it. You buy fights like that, you letting them know this is how you can treat me. You can give me whatever and I'll still buy it. I'll still support it. And I did it. And they kept doing it with the Ruiz and versus Ortiz and stuff like that. It was
Wilder versus Hellenius.
Wilder versus Hellenius. That was pay-per-view, right?
Yeah, you conned me for that one.
I bought that shit. We bought that.
No, I know you bought it, but yeah. I think I chipped in with you.
The hell was I thinking?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Only you know the answer to that. Yeah.
I was thinking, man.
I still tell everybody that. Yeah. I blame Mark for that one. No, but it's cool. It's like whatever, man. At the end of the day, pay-per-view is you don't have to buy it. You don't want to watch the fight, don't buy it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Puro, you can use that with anything in life. That don't mean it still should be going on. It's like saying you don't want to do no cocaine, don't sniff no cocaine. That don't mean we should let kids sniff cocaine.
No, of course not. But I mean, that's
only
literally the
economic
model we have. Supply and demand, brother.
Oh shit! I said only adults. You missed that part.
I'm sorry, bro.
No, Brandon said he ain't. He said it's gonna be in his city. He said he ain't going. He said it's a free show. Then I was like, bro, it's in your city. He said, Mark, I already told dudes, don't be hitting my phone. I'm not meeting up with nobody, and I'm not celebrating this week event. He said, matter of fact, I'm going on vacation. I'm not even gonna be in Dallas that weekend. Nah, man, you need to be at home, bro. Everybody gonna hit you up. I'm gonna hit you up for the fade, nigga. No,
I'm not one of those fans though, Mark. I get frustrated with especially the state of American boxing, how we don't get the big fights with the tanks, the Haneys and stuff like that. But that's starting to change, you know. But yeah, I'm not one of those fans, man. I think boxing doesn't need to be revived. I mean, they keep saying it's gonna die, and it hasn't died.
I don't know, Puro. I don't know. Boxing has dropped off dramatically, man. like especially in the American market, like far as like it's being pushed further and further on the back market with the fans, and it's like they only appreciate spectacle type fights now. You know, like I said, it was a time like in my dad's era, it used to just come on regular TV. In my era, it was like you had to have HBO Showtime. Now it ain't on TV at all, really. Man, you better get you an app. You better find you an app.
But I mean,
And buy some kind of subscription, and even then, what you got ESPN Plus and DAZN over here. Other than that's it.
Mhm.
and it looks like ESPN trying to get out of the boxing business, really. And even watching it over there is confusing. Like even when they have a big fight, we're like, okay, first we're gonna start off with the prelims on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. Then
that's dope.
Go ahead.
That's dope. I'm sorry. I just want to add that's dope.
For some people, it's confusing though. Like you bouncing around. Then then we're gonna switch over to ESPN Plus for some undercards. Then we're gonna go to ESPN. Then you go to the TV and go to the actual ESPN to watch certain fights.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna switch back over to ESPN Plus for the post-fight reaction. And it's just a lot of moving around for some people who just want to turn on the TV, watch the sport, and enjoy it. It's just a lot. I'm cool with the prelims being on YouTube, but once we go to, are we going to be on the app or are we going to be on the channel next? What are we doing? Why are we switching back and forth between the app and the channel, then back to the app, or from the app to the channel, from the channel to the app, then back to the... Bro, it's too much.
For certain people, I mean, but there's people, you know, I'm just gonna put it on how I do it. Like, everything for me is streaming. Like, I stream ESPN, I stream DAZN, I stream anywhere where they have boxing. I stream it. Like, I don't go to the TV. Like, I'm looking at a TV right now, but it's connected to my computer.
I think you're talking about you personally. I'm talking about the masses, though, Puro. I'm talking about the majority of consumers.
And that's where it's going, though, Mark.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I think that's where it's going, because I mean, I don't have the analytics in front of me, but there's, you know, there is like services that gives you those numbers. But yeah, I think that's where it's headed. You know, at the end of the day, you know, DAZN, especially in Europe, is a humongous platform. Like they actually have a channel now. So if you want to like watch DAZN, you're like, you can put it as part of your, like, your Sky subscription and stuff like that. You know, that's something relatively new. Here it's an app. You know, it's not a channel like it is in Europe. You know, but it's still cool because everybody's got a computer, everybody's got a phone.
Go ahead. I'm typing something. Go ahead.
Yeah, no worries. And I just think it's a period of transition, because especially just like how we're talking about here, boxing. Like most of our boxing was relegated to certain networks: Showtime, HBO, DAZN has been around for the longest. That's been on an app. ESPN, you know, for the longest. And then ESPN didn't really have fights like that until the advent of ESPN Plus, is strictly an online platform. I don't think there's ESPN Plus as a package through your cable provider. You know, so little by little, I think they're like the communications companies are pushing you slowly, because I think they kind of like they're just like, you know, they're projecting that, you know, the people like yourself, like you're saying, that's confusing, jumping from here to there. But I think they're like slowly, little by little, like easing the consumer into more and more streaming platforms.
But Puro, where we at? I mean, where we're going is not where we at.
I disagree.
We're not there yet. If we were there right now, ESPN wouldn't even have. I mean, why would you switch back and forth? You would just stick where we just move. Go ahead, bro.
I'm sorry. I keep cutting you off, Mark. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, you ain't even let me reply all the way.
I'm sorry, brother. I'll put you.
No, I love it. I love it though. It's passion. My thing is, if it was like that, they would just have a digital channel, app based only. Evidently, they still need terrestrial ads and marketing. Is a lot of their fan base is still sitting at home with the Comcast and whatever, you know, with the remote control. If this was where we were at, they wouldn't do that no more. They would just be app based only. Clearly, they see the value in having, you know, like I said, a channel, terrestrial. But go ahead.
Yeah, no, and that's why I was saying that. Like, I think that's why they're that's why they still have both options, because they know there's going to be a learning curve, or there's going to be, there's going to be a point of how did I say it before? There's going to be a transition period where, like right now, there's people that will resist if like they got rid of their terrestrial, like you're saying, channel option. So I think that's why they have both options, so they can slowly but surely, start weeding you out.
What you mean weeding you out?
Like weeding out the people that actually have like a set top box, or like a satellite subscription, a landline for lack of a better word.
Why would they want to do that?
Because I just think that's where it's headed. I mean, like just with like, is Paramount Plus strictly an online service?
No.
So they sell channels like
Paramount Plus is that Paramount Plus. Paramount has a channel on your TV.
Okay, so Paramount, but I mean, is this the same thing, or is it a different type of?
Paramount Plus is a little bit more, because Paramount Plus you get Showtime stuff too.
Yeah, I just think the writing's on the wall. I mean, it started with Netflix, and then now we have, like you said, Paramount Plus, and then you have all these other services, and then I just think eventually it'll be easier to implement as well. Like, it'll help the consumer and the company in selling like what they're trying to sell you.
I'm gonna read. Hold on, say that last part again.
I'm just saying, at the end of the day, I think because, like, to get like new subscribers, like most people have an internet connection nowadays, especially in this country. But like with the cable providers, they have to come and bring an installer and install all this equipment. I think it's going to be easier for the consumer to order new services and stuff if they go to all digital. I think. I'm not sure. Oh, down goes Larry. Yeah, I'm mute, bro.
I'm blowing my nose, man. I don't know if you can tell. I've been stuffy. Hold on one second.
No. I can tell. You sound clear. You don't sound like Urkel yet. Got any cheese?
My bad, man. I need some nasal spray. Hold on.
And now you sound stuff.
Yeah. Hold on one second.
I don't know why I picture you with like a handkerchief wrapped around your red hoodie and shit. Like those cartoons when they're sick.
Man, don't picture me at all. Just picture these fighters on the screen, nigga. Get me out your mind. Fuck is wrong with you?
I picture it as a cartoon character. It's funny. I don't know why. You seen that cartoons, all right?
Nah, I don't know what the fuck you talking about, dog.
Oh, never mind.
Nah. I'm not riding with you. I'm not about to co-sign your jokes. I'm not about to help you with these jokes. Yo. So what did you say? You had said something, that last part. It was, oh man, I wanted to get you on that one. You bugging with that. You said they want to wean that out. Like, I think that's a newer thing, but it's a lot of people who are retirees, bro. They're older people. They want, they're just cable. They want to just flip through their remote. People just do that. All that app based and switching back and forth. That's not for everybody. I think that's more of a younger generation type thing.
Yeah, but they're making it so much easier where they sell these TVs with the built-in apps where they can still use their remote. They just don't have to, get like cables and like set-top boxes installed,
So that's the same thing as cable. If it's built into the remote and I'm just flipping through looking for the...
But it's your TV, though. Like, you still need a TV at the end of the day.
But I got to go from this network, then this app to this app, this app to this app.
Yeah. And that's how most people do it nowadays if they want to watch certain content.
I think a certain generation, I think that's a demographic and that's a younger generation thing. Like my mom, she will watch an Amazon Prime. She will go to a Hulu and a Netflix and she can do that. She's still old school, man. Go to the damn guide on the TV, click the guide button and flip down and scroll through.
But yeah. Now I hear you. But more and more of the shows that are going to be like traditionally where your moms or like, because I was about to give the example of like my aunt, like she has certain shows that she has to put on channel 34 or wherever your mom has to watch certain shows that she want to watch. I think those programs are eventually going to be put on a digital platform, and they're probably going to start it. They're going to leave it. They're going to have both options, and eventually they're just going to have. They're going to like probably force you to watch it through the digital means.
Okay. So where we at? Oh, go ahead.
I think. I'm just saying. I think.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I just feel like something is gonna have to give because you got a guy like Ryan Garcia, right? Had a very successful pay-per-view last year. I hear people say, Mark, I think this is just entertainment. He's just doing this to sell a fight. If this is what you got to do to sell a fight, what does that say about the sport, bro? When you got to say, had grapes, you know what I'm saying, grape as a kid, if you know what I mean. You're talking about devil worship and Bohemian Grove. You got to do all of that to sell a pay-per-view. But and you're about to fight a top pound for pound guy in Devin Haney, a former undisputed, a 2-division champion. You just had a hell of an event with Tank Davis last year, and you got to do this to sell a fight now. When you get problem child Jake the Snake Paul over here, he's about to fight rusted iron Mike Tyson, and it's gonna do crazy numbers. They ain't gotta talk about grapes as kids. They ain't gonna have to do none of that. This shit gonna sell itself. And it's not gonna be on pay-per-view. It's gonna be built into your Netflix subscription. I think that's gonna change. That can change the game, man. And I think it can revive certain things in sports, in boxing. I mean, where something gonna have to give, something gonna have to change with these crazy pay-per-view prices. Shout out my guy T.O. Heavy Bad Boxing TV. You don't think something needs to change in boxing? You just have everything is?
No, of course not. Like we're saying, especially in the American market. But I mean, in my humble opinion, it's just the pay-per-view model how it was constructed. It was very successful when you actually, go by the guidelines of what makes a successful pay-per-view. Ryan and Tank were successful because there was a market for that particular fight. If you put like Jake Paul, like Mike Tyson is very popular, but this came out of left field. Like nobody was like, oh man, how would a Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight go? This one came out of nowhere. At the end of the day, they're gonna if it's truly not gonna be a pay-per-view, then their success is gonna be tied into the fact that they're gonna put it in the best position for it to get the max viewership. But at the end of the day, that's not guaranteed because, like Jake Paul has ever since he started boxing, he sold himself as like he wants to become a true boxer. He wants to become a world champion one day. But then he's gonna fight a Mike Tyson, which is almost 60, and he's not, and he retired 20 years ago. So some fans, I'm sure, would get turned off. Like, hey, you said you were going to take this serious. Now you're fighting Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think this is going to be a real fight, or is it like, are they just going to be in there not really throwing meaningful punches, trying to hurt each other?
Yeah, this is going to be an exhibition, I think, in my opinion.
I mean, you can have an exhibition. It's not going to count on your record. I'm talking about exhibition and competition level, competitively. Is Mike Tyson going to go in there and try to take Jake Paul's head off? Is Jake Paul going to go in there and try to knock out Mike Tyson?
I think Jake Paul's going to try, but Mike might have sympathy because he knows that, even it all depends. Like if Mike actually tries, okay, then the unknown would be is like, how is his skills going to translate at his age, But if he doesn't try, then yeah, I mean, he's probably going to just let Jake Paul punch him in the face a couple times, maybe make a spectacle of it,
I mean, a couple of times. I mean, this ain't gonna be no 2 or 3 round fight. They're gonna do some rounds.
We don't know.
They're gonna do about 6 rounds, bro. Let's just say 6 rounds at least, 6 to 8 rounds. And what weight is this gonna be at? Mike Tyson is a heavyweight.
Yeah, so he's a cruiser. Jake Paul is a cruiser, so that's not too far.
So he gonna drain Mike Tyson down in weight?
No, I think Jake Paul's gonna go. I think they're gonna fight unlimited, heavyweight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Latavia. What up? She said 11-11. My boy Clips. He said, I'm not a fan of Mike Tyson fighting Jake Paul. I don't care. He said, what's up, neighbors? What's popping, Clips? What's popping?
Yeah. I think it has to be an exhibition, Scholar. I think I'm Scholar. Dumbass. What's your name?
It's on the screen, bro, in several ways.
I know. I don't know why I had a brain fart, right? It's right in front of my face. Mark, yeah, it has to be an exhibition, bro. Because at the end of the day, like, we don't, like, if it's going to be a real fight, they both have to get medicals, right? Like, I mean, who's to say if Mike Tyson, they'll even license him to have an actual competitive combat sport?
Nah, even in the exhibition, they're gonna have to get permission, bro.
I don't know how they work. I don't know how they work.
He does. I do, because I do know that even that, like, he's gonna have to have permission, and he's gonna have to pass a medical, like, to make sure he. Now, granted, if he was smoking weed, like, it couldn't be on it. It can't be sanctioned because, you know, Texas don't allow that. But it's gonna be an exhibition, in my opinion, because it's in Texas, and we all know Mike Tyson like his weed. But my thing is, he's still almost 60 years old. He's 58. He'll be 58. Well, he's 57. He'll be 58 by the time July 20th hits. Jake Paul is 27.
Yeah, he's a youngster.
30 years, bro. Could be his grandson.
Maybe headgear is going to be involved. I don't know.
Nah, ain't nobody about to watch this shit with no headgear, Puro. Now you bugging.
Nah, I saw Oscar De La Hoya versus Shaq with headgear on.
Bro, that wasn't at no damn Dallas. Bro, that wasn't in Jerry's World.
I forgot where they had it. I think they had it at the Staples Center.
Okay.
Home of Kobe Bean Bryant. So.
Oh, I didn't know they had it at the Staples Center. Shit.
I believe they had it. Yeah, and I think.
Oh Lord,
Frankie Rose is. I forgot who the other coach was.
Up here with confirmed rumors, dog.
But that was it was definitely an exhibition, and they did a I remember they like fought like after the bell and shit like that. You know, they made it like a cool little entertainment. You know, it was entertaining. I remember it. Do you remember it?
Hell no, I remember, but I don't remember like when it was happening. Like saying, "Oh, I can't wait to see Shaq versus Oscar De La Hoya."
Yeah, I think it was Shaq versus the show that he started. Remember his show that he had, Shaq versus?
Yeah, they fought at Planet Hollywood in Las Vegas. Big difference from the Staples Center, dog.
Have I ever been to the venue?
Big difference. And like, look, just even watching Puro, even looking at this right here. Yeah, this is very small. This is a little club room. It's a club fight. Look at this. Look at this, Puro. This ain't the same as Jerry's World. You see this? You can even see the guy on the back door of it.
For sure. Yeah. This looks like a studio. That looks like a studio because I do remember they did it for a TV show.
Yeah, Shaq versus.
Yeah. So there's a difference. Yeah, you're on point. Yeah, there's a difference. This is a TV show, and they want to stage Paul and Tyson in an actual arena.
Shaq got a 91 inch.
I know. I saw that too, man. And look at the weight disparity, Mark. Holy moly.
Yeah, you got to put some headgear on him.
Yeah, right. And they both had headgear on, you know.
You can weigh him by almost 180 pounds, almost 200 pounds type shit, like 180.
Man, that's like Devin Haney versus all of his opponents. That's crazy.
There you go.
I'm just talking shit.
There you go. The Haney hate never stops, yo.
Shaq is a weak bully, bruh.
Right. So all right. So y'all not feeling the. So you are feeling the fight. You excited about the fight?
I'm not excited about it. Like I said, it came out of left field. I mean, I love Mike Tyson. Like, I don't want to see him fight Jake Paul. Like, I'm not a Jake Paul fan, but like, I don't hate the man. You know. So I mean, like, I'm not mad at anybody who wants to watch.
I tell you what, I'm mad at me. I didn't put that money on Ngannou yesterday because them odds don't change. I should have did it yesterday. It don't went from 17-1 to like 12-1.
Yeah, save your money.
Late money coming in on Ngannou, man.
Save your money, bro.
Could put 10 on it. All right. So Andre Ward is out here being accused of being a hater. They say he hating on Nello. Shout out to my boy D Styles Boxing. He did a great live about this earlier. Some things I agree with him on, some things I don't, but we'll talk about it. Let's talk about it right now. Let me play this audio, and I'll let y'all react to it.
Cool.
I feel. Let me put this. This is Andre Ward on the Breakfast Club, and he had this to say. Let's play it. Let me share it over here. Share this instead.
Yeah. Look at it like, who are your greats? Who are your goats? Yeah.
I want to go back to this Canelo real quick. Who hasn't he fought?
So a lot of guys he ain't
He
fought.
fought Triple G 3 times. Like
Maybe I just know too much.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like
Maybe I just know
from
too
a
much.
boxing perspective, like,
Like,
what's missing from his resume?
He didn't even want to fight Golovkin. HBO pressed him. Made Golovkin get in the ring after one of his fights and call him out. So he had to respond and do that. And most of their fights were controversial. So it's like, Canelo's a good fighter, man. But like, and that's why even when people talk about Floyd, I never say Floyd ducked this one and ducked that one. Floyd had 10 years of giving y'all them kind of fights. And he still took some tough fights even when he was getting older. But he earned the right to pick and choose at a certain point. I'm the show.
Canelo hasn't?
You got to fight good, and then you got to pick. Then you got to fight a guy that's not. It's too much ducking.
Yeah. Who's he
It's too
ducking,
much
though? Just
ducking.
Benavidez, you think?
Man, bro, I can go down the list. Like but it keeps happening though. Like this guy could rise up and then he'll duck that dude. Oh, he just wants a payday. Like, yeah, they want a payday. That's the position you in. What you think this is?
Yeah.
So I just feel like, man, when it's a guy that's a threat, like even Dimitri Bivol, the dude you lost to, you got to give him credit for going up in weight. But I feel like he miscalculated though. That was a miscalculation. And if you the all-time great, don't you want to get that back?
He says he wants the rematch, but you know what's so interesting? That's
the
fight.
key though. He says he wants the rematch.
Yeah.
But he ain't do it. All right. Andre Ward, shout out to Food Revolution. Foodie with the beauty, badass blonde in the building. What up, though? Puro, what you think of that? What you think of Ward? Huh?
Sorry, I was on mute. I mean, it's sour grapes, I guess. I have no idea why he would have sour grapes. I mean, he's well respected. Canelo doesn't say anything about him, you know, but he has a lot to say about him. I mean, he said he could go down the list, but he didn't name nobody. I mean, like he said that like he only fought Triple G because HBO made him, but how can you be a duck if you fought the dude? I mean, logic don't make real much sense. I mean, I usually don't pay attention to stuff like that.
All right. That was a very weak answer. You know what I'm saying?
What you think? What you think, Mark Nash? What you think?
I'm gonna tell you.
Real name? I'm just playing.
I'll let Brim go first, then I'll take it home after that. Go ahead, Brim.
Well. First and foremost, gentlemen, I hope you're having a wonderful one. What's up, y'all? And God bless.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Talk to me.
All right, so let's get into it. So, some of the things he may say may have some validity to it, but here's the problem.
Try to get that mic still a little bit for me.
Oh, because I'm moving around. I'm trying to go get something.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. Let me go ahead. Let me get stagnant. Then I can talk to you because I got a little wind too. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, so some of the things he say might have, some validity to it, But when we look at the essence of Andre Ward's career, it's like he had a big chicken tender plate and he didn't finish off his tenders. And he feels some type of way because somebody took the plate and he didn't finish eating his chicken tenders, right? And now you got somebody else who ate their entire plate.
Get still with the wind with the mic. Try to get still, bro, because it's messing up.
I am still. It's just wind's going. Hold on. Let me just go back. Come back inside.
Oh yeah, or yeah. Just turn your back or turn a different way in the wind.
No. I have to come back inside.
Okay.
All right. So
there you go.
Hold up.
Definitely taken away from your flow.
Yeah, it's taken away from audio. So he had a meal, right? Nice little 10 tender meal, right? He ate 6 of his tenders and said, I'm full. And he left the sport of boxing. He's upset because he really has that itch to really fight. He still wants to fight, but he's not going to. And he's looking at somebody else who's ate their whole 10-tender plate and said, hey, give me a second, right? So he has some type of feeling about the accolades and the acknowledgement that somebody else is getting that's on a higher level than him. He been hating on Canelo for a long time, bro. I'm going to keep it a bean. He be hating on Canelo. He be hating. The hate is real, bro. Listen, it doesn't take away that some of the things he say might be valid, but it's coming from a place from him as a fighter that he feels like he left something on the table. He didn't finish his whole meal for his career, and he's looking at someone else who's ate the entire meal and is going for seconds, and it bothers him. And that's the truth. And also, I don't like his mindset. Like, he championed the way Shakur Stevenson fought in that fight that looked bad, it did hurt his value, and he's championing that. And I'm thinking to myself, that's the mentality that don't get you the big paydays. And that's why you probably was never a gigantic draw, Andre Ward, even though you was a phenomenal fighter. I'm just saying, bro. The hate is real, bro. Even if some of it's valid. It's coming from a place from him feeling that he didn't get full from his career. And he's still hungry, but he can't go back and eat.
Okay, let me. In the words of my boy Kurt DeVille, let me counterpunch that shit, bro. First of all, let me start here. I don't know if you ever met Andre Ward or heard him say that directly, but I've never heard him say that in an interview. I've never heard like this guy. You know what remind me of what you said? It reminds me, you remind me what you just said of Skip Bayless when he was talking to Shannon Sharpe. You're mad at him, you're hating, you're jealous of him because he's able to keep going at the age of such as 47 and you had to stop at 37. And I got to reply on Andre Ward's behalf the same way Shannon said. I'm in the freaking Hall of Fame. First ballot, Hall of Fame. I beat the
Put your glasses back on.
Hold on, bro. I was quiet when he was talking. You put your glasses back on. Hold up, bro. Let me get this off real quick. But bro, Andre Ward has competed at the highest level since a child, and as a non-stop winner. You know how they said you heard the stories. The kid ain't lost a fight or a sparring match since he was 12, 13 years old, amateur or pro, all the way through the Olympics, all the way through a Hall of Fame pro career. Never lost. He ain't got no reason to be jealous or be a hater of Canelo. Why he just can't be giving his expert opinion of somebody who has done it, who competed on the highest level, and hey, look, fought in the Olympics where it ain't no ducking. You got to fight the next man up. And he did it at light heavyweight. Didn't start his pro career. Didn't even fight at light heavyweight. Drop back down. Then gets into the pro ranks. Does the same thing in the Super 6 tournament. Ain't no, oh, I'm going to fight this. No. Olympic style. Next man up, you got to fight him. Beats all those guys. Then has those issues with his promotional company. Leaves the sport. Comes back. And does it again, bro. Beats the top guy. Beat the Crusher when the Crusher was the Crusher. Had killed the man in the ring. I don't think Andre Ward has to be jealous or be a hater of Canelo, and Canelo ate his chicken tenders. Like, I don't even know what. Man, you must be hungry on your lunch break.
No, I'm full as all get out. What I'm saying is, you can tell he still has an itch as a fighter naturally, and I think personally inside of himself, he feels he left something on the table. And he's seen someone else accomplish something more, and he's been throwing shade on Canelo for years. This ain't new. This ain't just him just starting saying something about Canelo. He's been throwing shade at Canelo for a while, bro. Just being honest.
Well, what you call shade, some could consider his expert opinion, and he was a tough critic. He was a critic of Canelo while he was still active. So you can't say he left something on the table. He said this shit when he was active, like, yo, kid need to step it up, kid need to do this, da 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 da. He was calling out, he was like, Triple G, keep calling out Canelo, fight me, Triple G. I'll fight you here. Like, nah, you two Andre Ward too big. But you ain't too big for Canelo, but I'm too big for you. So he's been Mr. Light, let's go get it. Who won it? He was that when it's not like he left something on the table and he still got the itch and he's talking about Canelo now. He said this while he was an active fighter. This ain't no cap in the rap.
Well,
Don't have chicken tenders left on the table. Go ahead, Pewter.
well, the thing is that since obviously, like, if you look at his resume, which is what a fighter has done in the sport, regardless of what you want to nitpick, the statements that he made while he was active and now don't make sense. So it kind of does sound like he's a bit salty.
What you mean?
For whatever reason, I don't know.
What you mean? The statements that he said this when he was active. He said this about Canelo.
Yeah, but I mean, like, they don't make any sense.
Huh?
They don't make any sense though. They don't make no sense though.
He was saying fight the top guys in their prime. Like, you didn't fight Miguel Cotto in his prime. You didn't fight like the top
the
guys.
same guy that went away from.
Hold on. Let me answer Puro first. One at a time. Puro. That's all he's been saying. That you didn't fight the top guys. You're not really beating the top guys on your level when they're, in the prime. You're fighting older guys, or you're fighting guys like, you'll fight a bigger guy with a lower skill set. Like, you're still supposed to win these fights.
Like which big guy with a lower skill set?
Chavez.
Okay, but that's one fighter though. Like, he's saying that, like,
I can name a couple more. Like Yildirim was a bigger guy, less skill set.
Yeah, but that was a.
I can keep going. Like, I mean, you got an excuse for everyone at some point.
I don't have an excuse, Mark.
Because you said which one, like I didn't have one, and I hit you with that Chavez real quick. You expect that?
Yeah, but that was one. That was one fighter. Chavez.
Just one.
Okay, one.
Just one. Then I name another one. Then you like, what? That's just.
But you're not letting me get my bars off.
Go for it.
Okay, so
you asked me, and I started answering, and then you cut me off.
No, I didn't cut you off, bro. But go ahead.
You said who? I said Chavez, and then you was like, "Well, what this?"
And I said that's one fight, and then you brought up Yildirim, and I was gonna respond to Yildirim and saying that was a mandatory.
How, man? How is he a mandatory? And he had just lost to Anthony Durrell. Coming off from Anthony, lost to Anthony Durrell.
For him, when he fought Callum Smith, I believe they fought for both titles, the one that Callum Smith had and the vacant one. To fight for that vacant one, they ordered that whoever wins that fight between Canelo Alvarez and Callum Smith has to fight Yildirim in their next fight to satisfy that mandatory for so that belt could be included.
Bro, all I heard was yawn, 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 yawn. Like,
I'm saying it was a mandatory. I mean, Mark, look at your sport.
Durrell was the champ, though. Why not fight him? He just beat you.
Durrell was not the champ.
I'm sorry, not the champ, but he just beat the guy. Did you? Why fight the guy who just got lost by Anthony Durrell and Anthony Durrell calling your name?
Because he was trying to become undisputed.
Okay, but we're going beyond the pit. We're going far in the scope. The point was, you asked me, I answered. He fighting bigger guys.
You answered
Bro, he fight little guys, bring them up in weight. He fight big guys. He fight big guys with lesser skills. Like, okay, that's just done. It happens.
No, but it's not true. It's not accurate.
Or he fight guy. I just named one. You got a reason for it.
And I debunked it.
Okay, so Chavez Jr. wasn't bigger than him and shouldn't have been in the ring with him.
I gave you that one.
A bigger guy with lesser skills.
Which one?
Rocky Fielding was a bigger guy with lesser skills.
Of course, but I mean, like it's not like
it wasn't past his. Wasn't James was a bigger guy with lesser skills.
Okay, I understand, but did you watch the whole interview?
Let's keep going. Amir Khan wasn't a little guy, great skills, but he was too little. Cotto past his prime, Mosley past his prime. You get what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're saying, but he can't fight killer after killer after killer. Even Andre Ward says that's not smart.
Bro, I ain't saying that. I ain't saying killer after killer after killer. I'm just telling you how. I'm just naming the names.
Yeah, I know you're naming the names. But like I said,
name the names.
I'm just saying, should Kermit Cintron been in there with Canelo? Like, come on, bro.
I mean, that's a fight it made. I mean, like every fight, like not every fighter has like.
Ochocinco Lopez should he have been in there with Canelo? Come on, bro. Like, just stop it, Puro. Like you got a reason for everything up here. Like upright. I mean, now granted, the man got about 64 fights. But just saying, if I can name about 10 or 15 once he was Canelo, what does that say? Just saying, like that shit, don't know, bro. And I like Canelo, but I just keep it above. I ain't gonna protect none of these dudes. I'm supposed to be the guy. Shit. But go ahead. I digress. All right, Brim.
Hello?
Yeah. Go ahead, Pure. Go ahead. Take your scalp back, man.
No, I'm just saying this. Like, I'm just saying, like, Andre Ward himself says you can't fight killer after killer after killer. Like the fights that he fought, like you're saying, Yildirim, Riverside Rocky. He didn't build his whole career just fighting that type of fighter. You know, like he fought those fights in between the big fights, just like every other champion in history has done. All-time great and middle of the road champ.
Okay. What's up? Go ahead. Go ahead, Brim.
I'm done. Go ahead.
Brim, you got anything you want to
add? No. I said what I said.
You said a little. That sounds a little sassy right there. I see it when I say.
Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't try to come back because yesterday. Don't try it.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. This nigga up here.
You stupid.
Nigga fought Carlos Baltimore. Carlos Baltimore had 12 losses, bro. Come on, bro. Like, come on, B.
But yeah, like, so that's like not what's it called?
He said
Canelo Alvarez.
He said he didn't fight killer after killer. Okay, well, he fought Baltimore, Endo. He fought Baltimore with 12 losses. Endo next, 11 losses. Matthew had, not Ricky, fought him for the vacant belt. Yeah. Then he fought Ryan Rhodes. Related to Rhodes. Hey, look, Alfonso Gomez, Kermit Central. Like, bro, all of this leading up to the big fight, which was an old washed Shane Mosley and a washed Ochocinco Lopez.
Nah, Josecito was a wash.
Bro, all right.
And there was extenuating circumstances for that Josecito Lopez fight, right?
More intrigue. Go ahead. But what about all the fights I just mentioned?
It's the truth, Mark.
But no, the truth is what I just said. The box rec. Carlos Baltimore, 12 losses. Endo, 11. Matthew Hatton, vacant title, 4. Then you defend against Ryan Rhodes. Where's the kill after kill after kill at? And then you fight Alfonso Gomez. Where's the kill after kill at? Then you fight Kermit Cintron. No killer yet. Then you fight Shane Mosley, who was washed in 2012. Come on, he fought Shane after Floyd had washed him. Like, come on. And bro, where's all the kill after kill after kill at?
No, he's saying you don't have to fight killer after killer. But that's my whole point, is that Andre Ward is not saying, he didn't even mention the fighters that you're mentioning. He's mentioning that he's ducking.
Bro, I'm talking about what I'm saying. I ain't even know what Ward's saying right now.
Other than
that one part where you said kill after kill after killer, and I'm asking you where the killer's at, and then you divert to he didn't say that. Okay, he didn't say that. I'm saying it now.
Okay, so you think that he ducked and he fought sub.
You said you can't fight kill after killer. Where Ward was the killers at in that 2.5 year run I just named, bro. Baltimore, Endo, in that 2.5 year run I just named, Endo, Hatton, Rhodes, Gomez, Kermit Cintron, Shane Mosley, Josecito Lopez. Where are the killers?
Killer gorilla.
And I like Austin Trout. But he was
a killer.
But he was no killer.
Yes, he was. What are you talking about? You just beat Miguel Cotto for the title. Nobody thought he was going to be.
Bro,
he obliterated him. Like it wasn't even no contest.
He won't no killer. He was a skilled boxer, but he won't no killer. Austin Trout ain't never been known to be no killer.
About any champion in history, bro.
Austin Trout was never known to be knocking shit loose like that. He won't no kill. He killed. Nah.
Yeah, and neither was Andre Ward. Neither was Floyd Mayweather.
He didn't fight though. Oh, Floyd was a killer at one point. Stop that. Lightweight.
He was never known as He was never known like what you're trying to describe. He was never known that.
And he was he was a sniper, pick you apart. He would be death by 1,000 cuts, man. Floyd and Austin Trout wasn't no Floyd Mayweather, bro. Stop that. They'd never been.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. But Floyd did fight the drunken master with like 18, 20 losses.
Huh?
The drunken master, Emmanuel Augustus, formerly Emmanuel Burton.
So are you gonna address that 2.5 year run, that 3 year run? Because I don't think Floyd had a 3 year run like that, like with those kind of names that I just said when he was a champion at the top level, bro. He didn't.
Yeah, but Canelo was
during this time, bro.
When he was fighting those fights,
bro, he was building himself up like he was right there, contender, and became a champion. The Matthew Hatton fight was the championship, bro.
Yeah, and that was for a vacant title. He was barely. Okay, I understand, but you're describing a 2 year run where he was building himself up to the fighter.
All I did was describe it. All I missed was the two. All I added was the 2 fights before that leads you to the title. So that's how you got the title. Those 2 fights before. Baltimore, 12 losses. Endo, 11 losses. Then you fight Matthew Hatton, vacant belt.
Exactly.
Okay,
like most champions in history have done.
And after you get your vacant belt, you defend against Ryan Rhodes, Alfonso Gomez, Kermit Central. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and that's how you properly move a fighter.
Okay. So now we promote this now. So now we're gonna play the promotion.
No. You're asking me to explain why he fought the people he fought in that.
Where the killers was at. But okay.
He wasn't fighting the killers yet, Mark. You got to get to the killers. What?
That he wasn't fighting no killers, bro.
At that 2 year run, of course.
Bro, I give him credit for Triple G. When he fought Triple G was a killer, dog. I give him credit for that one. Triple G was a killer.
Mm-hmm.
But what else? Nah.
Billy Joe Saunders?
Nah.
No, Billy Joe Saunders?
You think Billy Joe Saunders was a killer?
I mean, he was undefeated. I mean, like multiple division champion, like excellent boxer.
I can name a lot of people that were undefeated, but Billy Joe Saunders, I ain't never heard nobody say he was no killer, dog. Good boxer, good head movement.
Good champion.
Yeah, good. Can jab you and confuse you in there, spin you around. But never heard nobody call him a killer.
I mean, but I mean, you don't have to call these guys killers. He was an undefeated champion and a worthy champion at that.
All right.
But I mean, like, and then, but the crux of my argument is like, one could perceive that, excuse me, what's his name? Andre Ward is being salty because he says, but all the ducking though, and then he's like, I can break down the list right now, and then he doesn't break down anything. And shout out to Charlamagne the God, kind of like halfway checking up too.
You call that checking or halfway checking?
No, I said halfway checking. You know, because like
that's a good.
He's trying to be respectful. You know, he's trying to be respectful to the guy.
No, it's been a good interview and pushing back a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. That what you just said.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. So you think Caleb Plant was a killer?
No,
he was an undefeated
fighter though. Like he impressed me.
He was an undefeated champion, like you said, an undefeated champion.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I also knew that he had no shot against Canelo. Okay. You know, it was for undisputed though. So you know, like, what are you gonna do?
You thought beefy Liam Smith was a killer?
Yeah, he's a really good fighter. I mean, am I gonna call him all-time great? Nah, but very good. Especially when he fought him. When he fought him at the point that he fought him, he was I think it was like 1 or 2 in the...
All right, 469, you on the line. Talk to me.
What up, Mark?
What up, dog?
What up? I can't take no more of this payroll foolishness.
Who's this?
Yeah.
Who's this?
This shit irritates me. First of all, Canelo, he said Billy Joe Sanders was a worthy. Wasn't Billy Joe Sanders a drug cheat and all that shit? Didn't he get disqualified for a fight before that?
Was that against Canelo Alvarez?
When was that? When was that, Mark? Before or after?
When he fought Canelo, I think he popped after Canelo.
So he got disqualified after or before? Because remember he's supposed to fight.
I found it.
And Hunter Ward is right. Okay, what was the known weight for Canelo weight? 155, right? That's the weight he wanted everybody to fight at. 155. Now let's go look at what Andre Ward said. Pull up the box rate. Let's stop all the hyperbole and who's a killer and he was a worthy champion. This is bullshit. This is what we're going to do. We're going to pull up the box rate and we're going to see who they fought before they fought Canelo. And we're going to see what their record was and who they were. And then we're going to see what they did afterwards. And that depends if they was a worthy champion or not because of what they go on to do. Correct?
Oh, and check that. I was wrong. Billy Joe Saunders vacated the 168 title after he failed the drug test. So that was in 2018. Okay. And that was before the Canelo fight. So he was coming off the drugs 2 years later.
Oh, okay. So he was disgraced already. So worthy champion, that goes out the window, correct?
Nope. No, it isn't.
Okay. Now, afterwards. Okay. So now what we can do is pull up Canelo's box rate, and we can't forget that Canelo is a drug cheat. He was suspended for cheating. So
he was exonerated, by the way.
He was what?
Exonerated?
He wasn't exonerated. They raised the level.
Wait. So was he suspended though?
Yeah, 6 months while they were conducting their investigation.
So he was punished. Wait, may I ask a question? Was Canelo punished for being caught with unacceptable amount of drugs in his system? Was he punished?
Yes, he was. While they conducted their investigation.
Okay. No. Hold on. I didn't ask nothing else. So
you don't want me to finish.
So no. Because I'm trying to go somewhere with this, and I don't want you to filibuster because I noticed that's what you've been doing all night. So we're not going to let you do that.
Filibustering me.
Like they said on Dragnet. Let's just stick to the facts.
Yeah, that you're ignoring the facts.
So what we understand. So I like that. So what we understand is that Canelo was punished for using drugs. He was punished, which means that a judgment was rendered and he was punished for that. That's correct. We're there. So when you say exonerated, that means that they go back like a party and they go back and say, oh, we were wrong for punishing Canelo and we will repay the money that he lost and all of that stuff. That's exoneration, right? So
which they did. They apologized.
Who did?
The Nevada State Athletic Commission.
They apologized after they suspended him or before?
No, after, because during his suspension, he obviously contested his suspension, and then they provided the means to or the guidelines on how he could prove himself to be innocent. He provided that, and they exonerated him. They said that all the information that was provided to them is consistent with tainted meat.
Okay, which is what?
What do you mean, which is what?
Is that exoneration? Is that so? You saying that? So did they? Hold on, wait. I want to make sure I understand this. So you saying that the Nevada State Commission issued paperwork to Canelo saying, "Wow." So if he contested it, why didn't they lift it immediately?
Because all that the investigation took longer than the suspension.
Oh, but you said it was during that he contested so you saying after he was suspended, they retro? Hold on, I want to make sure. I just want to follow because I didn't want to make sure we got the facts. So you saying that the Nevada State, after they punished him, the Nevada State Commission issued a statement saying that we fully exonerate Canelo Alvarez and we punish him unfairly and unjustly.
Yes.
Okay, Mark. Let's see if we can find that, and then we can finish up going through his box rec, and I'm gonna jump off.
Well, I was Googling this while y'all was looking. I can't see the apology. I actually searched that. I see Canelo Alvarez suspension reduced by Nevada State Commission. This is reviewjournal.com. I'll try to find it somewhere else, but
yeah, because we want facts, because he said exonerated, and I want to find that word exonerated.
Yeah, because it says Canelo Alvarez was facing a 1-year suspension during his disciplinary hearing at the Grant Sawyer building downtown, but the two parties signed an agreement before meeting to request a lighter punishment. He was suspended for 6 months for violating the anti-doping violation. Carolyn Bateman, who
so he admitted to it.
Carolyn Bateman, who represented the commission, suggested a punishment of 6 months and no fine because Alvarez was a first-time offender and cooperative with the executive director Bob Bennett's investigation. Nevada State Commission voted 5-0 to pass the request. So the commission
no tainted meat. So no tainted meat. So nothing about the tainted meat in the commission. None of that.
It says Alvarez.
So it said that they signed an agreement.
It's a little bit more. Let me make sure I read this through. Alvarez, who did not attend the hearing, now has the green light from the commission to pursue a September the 15th rematch with Triple G. The two persons, blah, 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 blah. Alvarez tested twice positive for banned substance clenbuterol in February. The Nevada State put him on a temporary suspension on March the 23rd. The former two-division champion said he didn't take the banned substance intentionally and pinned the positive test to contaminated meat that he had ate in Mexico. So he said that. And then that's a message from Golden Boy. Let me see. Although most professional sports, international treat, boxing commissions treat meat contamination differently from other positive tests. Nevada does not. That's what they said. Canelo and Golden Boy Promotions respect the rules of Nevada and therefore satisfied with the settlement agreement reached today. Quote, end quote. Not the same as exoneration.
So from what you read, Mark, from what you read, there was nothing about any exoneration in there. There was no apology, as though we were just told he was apologized to. That didn't happen. Not only that, from what we understand, it wasn't the reason that he basically agreed to the punishment. So I don't know where the contestant come from, because he agreed to the punishment. From what we understand, he agreed to it. And not only that, they signed the agreement and he accepted his punishment for being punished for using those drugs. That's what we read.
Man, Puro
correct.
Yeah, Puro left.
Yeah.
Damn. So I guess that ends that. He got to stop all that exoneration. That's called exoneration. No, that's called taking a lesser charge. That's called a plea agreement. Not exoneration. That's a plea agreement. There you go.
Right. See, here's the thing, man. When people start talking and you start showing facts and they start talking about what they heard, that's what stuff can get confusing, and then they could take you down this rabbit hole. So whether you could test what Andre Ward said what he said, and he said that he had the facts and he could go down the list, but he on a radio show. I'm pretty sure he wasn't finna sit down and go down the list. But guess what? We got the time to go down the list and see what he was telling the facts or not. We are boxing fans. We know if Canelo fought killers or not. We know that Canelo weight drains people, brings them up and down. We know he do that. So let's go through the box rec and we can prove that. And all this other stuff, and we could prove ducking claims too, because of his issue with the WBC. They accused him of ducking Triple G first. So come on, man, like this ain't unheard of, ain't heard of, and we not gonna act like these tags don't belong to Canelo and that the boxing world not saying this about him.
Puro's back.
That's all.
Puro's back. He didn't run off.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, did you hear what I read, or you left when I was reading it?
No, I didn't leave.
Did you hear that that they agreed to a plea? A settlement agreement was the actual term used.
Yeah.
This last part said, although, I'm just make sure everybody heard this. Although most professional sports, internationally, anti-doping agencies, and the United States boxing commissions treat contamination differently from other positive tests, Nevada does not. Canelo and Golden Boy Promotions respect the rules of Nevada and therefore satisfied with the and therefore are satisfied with the settlement agreement reached today, which was instead of giving him a year, we'll give him 6 months.
And they did that out of the kindness of their heart.
I mean, they get paid for him fighting Triple G. Don't they get a cut? Yeah, the commission get a cut of that.
Yeah, but they use that.
No, it's a settlement. Like it ain't. Yeah, that's what they do. Instead of giving you a year out, you a top. It's a settlement.
Yeah, and it doesn't say what that settlement, like the text of the settlement. It just says they reached the settlement.
It doesn't say exonerate. It doesn't say apologize.
It continues.
It don't.
Hold on. Say that again, Puro. You said it doesn't what with the settlement?
Like what are the key points? Like what were the terms of the settlement? There you go.
It said they gave him the quote. They gave him the minimum suspension under their rules based on their findings. End quote. This is Loeffler. He's mad. He said we trust that the commission did a thorough investigation. Quote. From our standpoint, Triple G was the most damaged from this situation because we had to really scramble to save the Cinco de Mayo date. End quote. So basically, he said he wanted Alvarez to also get fined, but they didn't fine him, and they said warrant because the positive test didn't come after a fight, so they didn't fine him. So yeah, it is more details in it, Puro.
Yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying though. But they also this is has to. I'm assuming this has to be before they concluded their investigation, and they found that the contamination, the adverse findings of his blood test were due to contaminated meat.
Bro, this was at the hearing. This was right here at the hearing. Let me read that part again. I don't know if you heard that at the beginning. This was
I know the whole story. I know this whole story.
This story don't have this. What I'm reading right here. This said Alvarez was facing a 1-year suspension during his disciplinary hearing. This was at the hearing, bro.
Yeah, this was at the hearing. Correct.
But the two parties signed an agreement before the meeting to request a lighter punishment. They agreed.
Why did they agree to a lighter punishment when they didn't have to?
Why do they have to give him a stiffer punishment? It says it right here. I've read that already. It said Alvarez was a first-time offender and was cooperative with the executive director investigation.
Checkmate.
That's why they did it. A lot of times when you're a first-time offender, even in the legal system, if you cooperative, you're a first-time offender, they go light on you. That's what they did.
Yeah, I understand that.
That's why.
But that was the suspension that Brandon was talking about.
No, but you just asked me a question. Why did they go light on him if they didn't have to? Because he's a first-time offender.
I was talking about.
He requested it. He requested it under the rules, right?
He was a first-time offender and he was cooperative. They gave him 6 months instead of a year, and they didn't give him a fine because he was a first-time offender.
Correct.
I don't think you see. You asked that question.
You want to let me talk? Huh?
No, you asked the question like you thought that was going to be like a gotcha moment. No,
there is no gotcha moment. There is no gotcha moment.
He was a first-time offender and he was cooperative. That's why they took the light on.
Yeah. I know. Obviously, that's why they didn't fine him, and they went from their standard suspension to the lighter suspension. I understand.
So what was your point of bringing it up, asking me like I didn't read it, like it's not
because one we're taking liberties on who asked for a lighter suspension. Like at the end of the day, this article doesn't give you the whole picture because this happened a long time ago.
Well, whether he asked for it or whether they agreed or whether they requested it, regardless, it's not the same as saying we made a mistake. You did nothing wrong.
They agreed.
I apologize.
They eventually did that, Mark, is what I'm trying to say.
Can you send me that article? Can you put that on the screen? Because I can't find that. And I do see the WBC apologizing for putting Yurdom as a mandatory against Canelo after Canelo blew him out. When I Google WBC apologizing to Canelo, you kept talking about Yurdom was his mandatory. They apologized for making him.
So they apologized for making him. Wow. Checkmate.
How is that a checkmate?
I'm just saying.
Because I'll tell you how. Because you used Yildirim. You said that the only.
I didn't use Yildirim. Mark used Yildirim.
Hold on. No.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Like, you were listening, Brandon. Come on.
Because
they correct him not fighting
Kimmel.
You want to try slandering me? Like, at least
Okay, go ahead, Piro. Go ahead, Piro.
I get filibustered, and then come on, bro. At least say that, get the facts correct.
Back to what I was saying. Mark, y'all was talking about Yuri. Mark was telling you why he was not a worthy opponent. Mark was talking about that, and he was using him in the long line of bums that he named. And you was trying to justify Yildirim by saying the WBC made us.
I don't have to justify it. I don't have to justify Yildirim.
Wait. Let me finish. I let you talk. Okay, go ahead.
You didn't let me talk. Like Brandon, you literally was talking over me while I'm talking, bro. I mean, I know the energy's not kept the same with Puro, but it's cool. Go ahead. I'll even go on mute.
I just thought you wanted to talk. I mean, like I was saying before I was interrupted again, the reason why I said it was a checkmate in that because Mark found the WBC apologizing for making that fight. So obviously he couldn't have been this worthy opponent. He couldn't have been all of that. And they apologized for even making him mandatory, for making a bullshit fight like that. So they even knew that it was a bullshit fight. So Mark's point is correct. Checkmate, like I said.
All right, so Mark brought up Avni Yildirim and gave his opinion why he believed he wasn't a worthy opponent, but at the end of the day, he was a worthy opponent because this was required of him because he became the WBC champ by defeating Callum Smith. Like, so if Callum Smith would have beat Canelo Alvarez, like Callum Smith would have had to fight Yildirim, like somebody had to fight Yildirim. That was already mandated, and so we wanted to say, like, I mean, Mark. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Mark, one of his own shorts, has Bernard Hopkins explaining himself, kind of like I'm trying to explain Yildirim to y'all about when he fought Murad Hakkar and what's his name, not Lampley, but Merchant, grilling him. I'm like, why does he have to waste our time with this with this opponent? And Bernard Hopkins, frustrated, trying to tell him that if he doesn't fight this guy, he's going to be stripped, this and the other. And watch Mark's short. B-Hop breaks it down pretty freaking well.
Like I was saying, that don't have nothing to do with nothing. But because the WBC, according to Mark, said they apologized for that fight, which means they didn't think he was a worthy champion. They wanted the fans to know that we shouldn't even put no shit on like that. So we made an apology and we made a mistake by probably even ranking that man and making him the mandatory. Correct, Mark? So they apologized for making him the mandatory?
Yes, sir. They were
and
very
how's that problem?
So everything Perot said goes out the window because the sanctions came right
go out the window.
We made a mistake and we shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, but they made the mistake. Just because they apologize for the mistake that they're made doesn't mean the mistake miraculously goes away.
So they admit that he wasn't a worthy opponent then. They made a mistake by putting Canelo in there with a bum, right?
Hey, it's their decision that they made. I mean, like at the end of the day, Canelo had to fight the man. Canelo had to fight the man. They mandated it.
I agree with what you're saying if he has to fight him, but they acknowledge they mistake that they put him in there with an unworthy opponent. Correct?
Yes, they did.
Okay, thank you. That's the point Mark was making, that he's been fighting unworthy opponents, ranked or unranked, belts or not. They still unworthy, and then the sanctioning body who deemed that he was supposed to be worthy after the fight said he wasn't worthy, and we made a mistake and we apologize. So there you go. Checkmate, like I said.
No, it's not a checkmate. The point that Mark was trying to make is he was listing fights in that 2-year span to try to help Andre Ward's argument of he fighting these fighters that aren't worthy. And in the Avni Yildirim particular case, like obviously, like Avni Yildirim was not worthy. One, because if you notice why they even made him the mandatory in the first place, they made him a mandatory off of a loss. Andre Durrell won that fight. And then Mauricio Suleiman deemed that they did that they believed that Abdiel Diram was the actual champion, and instead of having them fight again, they just were going to attach him as a mandatory to the belt to whoever wins that belt next. But at the end of the day, all this was not Canelo's doing. This was not Gold. Well, no, he wasn't with Golden Boy at that point. This was not Eddie's doing. This is not Canelo's doing. This was the WBC's doing. Canelo was just doing what was required of him,
which is fighting bums who ain't worthy to be in the ring with it. That's ultimately what it is. He's worthy. I mean, he'll fight a bum that he ain't worthy to be in the ring with. That's what the WBC came back and said. We sorry, damn. We shouldn't even rank that bum. He came off a loss, double loss. What kind of champion, what kind of champion is Canelo even want to fight coming off a loss? I mean, I'm not fighting him. Fuck out of here. Stop it. So, like Andre Ward said, duck, and you know the rest.
All right. Well, shit. I guess we can table it there. Everybody, I guess sometimes you got to just agree to disagree.
Hey, man, put my scalp on the wall, bro. Put mine next to yours. Hey, Mark, let's split it in half, bro. Fuck it.
Nah.
Let's Cam and Mason shit. You know how we do it. Fuck it. It is what it is.
Nah, it's all good, man. You're the homie, man. You know what I'm saying? You the homie, man.
Hey, he got to take that Canelo shit. He got to take the L. If you gonna come up here and try it, you got to defend it. Especially if that's what you say your known agenda is, you got to defend that, homie. It's all love. He know it's all love. But other than that,
he did wrong. He did wrong for that exoneration shit, though.
Yeah, you got to defend that.
Yeah, he was wrong about that exoneration shit. But that was a good point.
He lied.
Let me hit it to him.
He lied. Y'all niggas worship him.
Man. Nah, B. That ain't gonna work. Shout out to Doug Right Side. He said, Is that my bro B. Washington? Yeah, that's Brandon. Brandon with the cannon. Giovanni said Ward is the definition of a hater. So is Andre Ward a hater or not? Or is he just giving his expert opinion, Brandon? Why I got you here? Did you hear what he said?
Man, it'll be this. Yeah, you can play the clip. Play the clip.
All right, let's play the clip.
For your goats. Yeah.
I want to go back to just Canelo real quick. But who hasn't he fought?
So a lot of guys he ain't fought.
He fought Triple G 3 times. Like
maybe I just know too much.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like
maybe I just know too much.
From a boxing perspective, what's missing from his resume?
He didn't even want to fight Golovkin. HBO pressed him. Mm-hmm. Made Golovkin get in the ring after one of his fights and call him out. So he had to respond and do that. Mm-hmm. And most of their fights were controversial. So it's like Canelo's a good fighter, man. But like, and that's why even when people talk about Floyd, I never say Floyd ducked this one and ducked that one. Floyd had 10 years of giving y'all them kind of fights. Mm-hmm. And he still took some tough fights even when he was getting older. But he earned the right to pick and choose at a certain point. I'm the show.
Canelo hasn't?
You got to fight good, and then you got to pick. Then you got to fight a guy that's not. It's too much ducking.
Yeah.
It's too much.
Just Benavidez, you think?
Man, bro, I can go down the list. Like but it keeps happening though. Like this guy could rise up, and then he'll duck that dude. Oh, he just wants a payday. Like, yeah, they want a payday. That's the position you in. What you think this is? Yeah. So I just feel like, man, when it's a guy that's a threat, like even Dimitri Bivol, the dude you lost to. Mm-hmm. You got to give him credit for going up in weight, but I feel like he miscalculated, though. That was a miscalculation. And if you the all-time great, don't you want to get that back?
He says he wants to rematch, but you know what's so interesting? That's
the key, though. He says he wants to rematch. Yeah.
But he ain't getting it done. Puro, man, pull back up, man. Just because we disagree, bro, you ain't got to lead the panel, bro. Like, ain't nobody calling you out your name and nothing like that. Like, pull back up, bro. It's all love. We're going to disagree sometimes. Barcelona said, I agree with Andre Ward. Go ahead, Brandon. You want to react to that?
Yeah, I agree with Andre Ward. I don't think he said nothing, especially, here's the thing, Andre Ward retired now. We get mad at Tim Bradley, but we react to shit Tim Bradley say. You know what I mean? When they retire, they can get their opinion. Even Floyd, we get mad as hell at Floyd for the dumb shit Floyd says and does. I think Floyd is out of retirement. I can't watch a Floyd Mayweather interview. At least Andre Ward is coherent, and he ain't talked about his watch 50 times. God damn. Or talked about how much money he done made in the sport. I mean, whew. So at least we get a coherent boxer, an ex-retired boxer that can give commentary. And then not only that, he was around the weights of Canelo. He was calling Canelo out. So, and it's true. David Benavidez on the rise. Well, all of a sudden, he go to these platforms like he just bounced, and then you be thinking he's gonna fight this fighter, or he age him out, or he wait, and then next thing you know, he fighting a drunk Kovalov who just got, you know what I mean? You like, hold up, dude, like what did you want? Like so, Andre Ward is right.
Just went life and death for Yard, right?
Yeah, HBO did force him in. Remember, he was mad at the WBC. He gave their belt up and all that shit. He was mad because they was putting pressure on him, and he was like, ain't no sanctioning body gonna make me fight nobody. Everybody remembers Canelo history. That's the thing about it. He just get the whitewashing with these bullshit ass fights because they make spectacle of them. Because that's the, I mean, I hate to say this. Well, I ain't gonna say that. I was just to say that's the Beyonce effect. I mean, just because it's popular don't mean it's good. But it's true because Beyonce don't make good music. It's just popular, but that's neither here nor there. So it's the same thing. Just smoke and mirrors to me.
Well,
because when the last good fight, cause think about it, Mark. When the last good fight, like where you was like, hell yeah, like this is a 50-50 even Canelo fight. Like we was just really just like this should just be something to see. It's March before we know it's gonna be. It's always been fighting on that day, so it's traditional. Think about it. Yeah. We act as though this is something that Canelo just came up with. No. Before he had it, Floyd had it. Before Floyd had it, Oscar had it. So these are real live in boxing, traditional, big. It's like boxing Super Bowl on these dates. So they put big fights on these dates. That's why Ryan wants to be on that date. You know what I mean? He wants to carry on. So because it's a guaranteed audience too. So it ain't like. But when you think about it, man, Canelo ain't win the last good competitive. The damn fight. We didn't even think much of that fight until we saw it, and we was like, oh, Canelo getting his ass whooped. You know what I mean? Then, yeah, we want to see it again. And then Canelo excuses, oh, he a vegan. Oh, I eat meat again. Oh, I'm playing too much golf. It's just weird shit. He coming to the press conference in his pajamas and shit. You know what I mean? I mean, just weirdo shit. You know what I mean? Hey, man.
I ain't said nothing about what he talking about, right? I ain't combating none of that.
Why not?
Why am I? Why should I?
No lies detected.
Why should I? The only thing I would say is, listen, the only thing I gotta say is, I told y'all, Andre Ward, there is truth to what he is saying, but it's coming from a position of a guy who didn't finish his whole meal as a boxer, and he's still hungry on the inside, and it's some jealousy and a little bit of hate mixed in with that truth.
Man, this dude won at every level, bro.
Yeah, so you can win at every level, but if you don't get the proper, if you don't get the same due and accolades and admiration,
what you mean,
bro? Yeah, he's a Hall of Famer, but look, let's be honest, bro. In the grand scheme of when we look at it, the totality of his career, a lot of people they're gonna hold him in the same regard as some of his contemporaries, just that accomplished what he accomplished, and that's a fact.
Nah, because right at
Come on, man, you're not keeping it real, bro. That man could not sell out a high school gymnasium, bro.
About different things. You're talking about his drawing power, skill set, and his level.
But that's part of his personal feelings, though, bro.
You don't know him personally, and he never said that. But you making that up, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Read between the lines, bro. Read between the lines, dog.
I don't think Andre Ward is out here homeless and broke, dog.
That's not. But see, it's not about that, though.
Millions of dollars.
Yes, but again. At the end of the day, he probably feels like, hey, I was better than Canelo. I deserve more praise than Canelo's getting. Come on,
God, bro, that's speculation.
Bro, if you go back and look at all the comments he's made about Canelo, you can't help but come with that conclusion.
Okay, look. No. Look, let me tell you this. The guy has, even when he was boxing and Canelo was boxing and Floyd was boxing, Floyd was 1, Andre Ward was 2. Canelo won number 2. Like, Andre Ward has always been one of those top guys, bro. He was while he was boxing, he was over Canelo on the pound for pound list, bro. He was always over Canelo. That shit you talking about just don't make sense to me.
It don't make sense to you, but it is actually what it is, though, bro. You just ain't gonna be honest about that.
No, bro, and nobody was. What now? I got to hold up. Now I got to be a liar because I disagree with you.
No, I didn't say you a liar. You just not being honest with yourself.
So I'm lying to myself.
No, you just not.
If you're not being honest, then you lying. You can't have it both ways. You can't have it both ways.
Yo, Dub, let me be on my bullshit, bro. Come on, man. Don't come in with logic and shit, bro. Let me be on my bullshit.
Because I disagree with you. Like, you up here, Dub. Can you give me some intrigue on this? My man said he personally feels this way. How do you know what he personally feels? You don't know him personally, and he never said this. So that's just your opinion. It's your opinion about a guy. And really, he could just be giving his expert opinion as a gold medalist, 2-division unified champion who fought the top guy when it came up in weight and fought the top guy when everybody thought he was a killer, who had actually killed somebody in the ring. I just don't think Andre Ward's a hater. And let's be clear, he was never going to be one of those guys that sell a lot because he don't talk a lot. He don't get up there cuss and fuss. Been with the same girl since they was kids. Like, he's not out there going to do all that extra shit. Some guys going to do the coon shit. Go ahead, Doug. What you think of this topic? Andre Ward's Canelo comments. Is he hating?
I may be biased on this one. Andre Ward is one of my favorite fighters, especially because of a lot of things that you just broke down about him, Mark. And so I'm a fan of him. At the same time, Andre Ward, the man, whenever the competition was there, he fought the competition. Whereas we can't say the same thing with Canelo Alvarez. We can't say that. And so at the end of the day, I don't think the man is hating. I think he keeping it a buck. And it's interesting now because if you keep it a buck, that's when you become a hater. Once you become honest and just say what the facts are, if people don't like the facts, then they're going to say you're hating. And I think that's what's going on right now. Andre Ward, you can't tell me a fighter he ever done hated on. So I don't think he's going to hate on Canelo. I don't think he'll hate on any of these guys. Hell, the majority of the time you see him upbuilding fighters or uplifting fighters. So, I mean, it's nonsense when you start talking about Andre Ward hating. It's nonsense.
Yeah, I don't think he's a hater, though. I just think he got an opinion. Like, yo, I was fighting when this guy was fighting, bro. I knew these people. I was at the networks. I think he just has a different vantage point, as he said earlier. Brand, why I got you up here, man? You going to this Mike Tyson, Jake Paul shit? You gonna be there? Full effect? Big chain, chain, and all your splendor with the ballers.
Yeah, wish I would go to the.
Hold on, is that confirmed? Is that confirmed?
Yeah, they already dropped a promo for Netflix and everything.
Hold on. Where's gonna be at? Where's gonna be at?
Big chain and shit.
Jerry's World.
Hold on.
Oh, okay, nice.
What'd you say, Brian?
Okay, he laughed a little bit too hard, Mark. Hey, Graham, you laughed a little bit too hard. That's how I be rolling, homie. It's ballers. You didn't know? But nah, man, I ain't going to that shit. That's a circus, man. I was already asked, was I gonna go? Was I gonna be meeting up? And I let it be known I'm not meeting up. I don't want to celebrate that shit. That shit is a circus. And I didn't watch the Royal Journal. I never seen Jake Paul fight. So, I mean, I'm not interested in watching a 60-year-old Mike Tyson that I just seen walking on the cane with the assistance of a cane like a year and a half ago. I'm straight. Like, nah, I'm good. Like, catch me when it's a real fight. You know what I mean? Let me know when it's real. I'm not going to pay $50 for park and then all of those other stuff and shit and be smiling and have to eat this down. Catch me in Vegas, baby.
He said, I'm not going to be out there smiling this shit, kicking like this. Hey, look, but my question I had on top, could this be good for boxing, man, in a day and time where we paying a lot for pay-per-views that fans don't think are pay-per-view worthy? But this fight right here is going to be built into your Netflix subscription. Ain't going to cost you nothing extra, right? So I think that's pretty good. Like, what you guys say?
Bro, that's fine, bro. Like, I love it. I love it. That's how, man. We need more people doing, more boxers doing these Netflix deals. When you hear about the PBC, how they're gonna be working with Amazon Prime, still don't really understand how that's gonna work yet. Go ahead.
Right side, you sound like you're talking into a cup into your phone, bro. You either need to move your mouth, pause, or put it on speakerphone.
Let me try to.
I'm fine.
I hear I'm fine. Let me try to adjust. Unmute your mic, right side. Let me turn you up.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Sound fine to me, but I'll turn it up. Go ahead.
Yeah, do that engineering shit, Mark.
Go ahead, right side. Go ahead, Dub. You good? Unmute yourself, Dub.
I don't know what happened. My bad. Can you hear me?
Go ahead.
We need more of these type of deals. We need things where. And first off, I gotta say, me and Mike Tyson got the same birthday. I done told y'all that so many times, but so I'm ready for that fight. I'm ready to see him knock Jake Paul punk ass out. Respectfully to Jake Paul, respectfully.
Unfortunately, that ain't gonna happen though.
All right, hey,
Mike Tyson and Jared the same age. I just want to put that in perspective. Go ahead.
Mike Tyson and who?
He said Mike Tyson and Jerry is the same age. Brandon is on one today.
All I'm saying is I think we need more deals like this. We need more fights to happen. Man, if Jake Paul and Mike Tyson can make it happen on Netflix, ain't no reason Al Heyman and Bob Arum and Eddie Hearn ain't no reason y'all can't make the same thing happen. And I think this is great for the sport of boxing. So now this is showing it can be done. Y'all individual need to follow suit because make it easy for man. Go where the people are. Put the fights where the people are. Everybody on Netflix is there. You know what I'm saying?
Right side, right. You know what? Fuck it. Sugar Ray Leonard versus Floyd. How old is Sugar Ray? 66.
Hey, no, but the difference is Jake Paul ain't no damn Sugar Ray.
Oh. What you mean? I'm saying you don't want to see 66-year-old Sugar Ray, right?
So hold on. So what you telling me? You don't think Mike Tyson got a chance to beat Jake Paul?
Mike Tyson is 60 years old, bro.
No, you didn't answer the question. You didn't answer my question. Does he have a chance to beat Jake Paul? Yes or no?
I haven't even gave myself the thought. Just listen to it.
What you talking about?
You a boxing fan. I'm going to ask you a question. As a boxing fan, I just want you to listen to what you asking me. You asking me, do I think that when they fight in this big old ass stadium, that Jake Paul, who is a young man that allegedly takes drugs, and he gonna beat a 60-year-old Mike Tyson? You asking me, what do I really think about that? That's like me. So I'm gonna compare that. Do I think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar? Matter of fact, put Kareem against fucking LeBron. Let's go. Let's do it. We doing the old geezers versus. Let's do
it. Yo, Brandon, you are on one today, bro. This shit is classic.
My man said LeBron versus Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
I want to see that. So you don't think he could get a bucket on him? Come on, Mark.
Man, that Skyhook ain't gonna make it to the top no more.
What we talking about right now? Come on, I think he can get one off on LeBron. Just one, bro. If he score a bucket on LeBron, he the GOAT. Yeah, I mean, it ain't a possibility. That's what we talking about. That's the dumb shit. Just think of in context. Basically, Kareem is 11 years older than Mike Tyson. Ooh-wee.
Yo, but look.
11 years. How old is?
But look, if Jake Paul wins,
how old is Jake Paul?
27.
And Tyson is 57.
Tyson is going to be 58 by the time July 25th. So my question is, if Mike Tyson goes in there and beats Jake Paul as he's supposed to win, he's Mike Tyson. If he loses, it's like, all right, well, he's a senior citizen fighting a guy 30 years younger than him. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to lose to a guy 30 years because Jake Paul is going to have all the physical attributes. Mike Tyson is gonna have the experience, but Puro, zoom in on whatever you're trying to show me. Zoom in and highlight it so I know where we at, because I can't see it.
Yes, sir.
But you get what I'm saying though, Brand. Like it's a catch-22, and if Jake Paul go in there and knocks Mike Tyson out like Nate Robinson style, like what would that say about the sport? Like wouldn't that be a blackout for the sport? Like damn,
no, the man is almost 6 years got a blackout for the sport.
He's a 60-year-old man. How's that black?
No, the fact that we even
Mark,
no, not the fact that he was able to do it. The fact that people put this on, like this is where we at with it. Y'all
Mark,
putting a 30. A 27 guy in there with a 60-year-old man, like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing here? That's elderly abuse. You should go to jail. You know you would go to jail for that if you did that on the street, right?
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
you know what that shit be looking like? They be falling down and shit. Them elders can't get up and shit. What if Mike Tyson, he hit Mike Tyson, he fall down and do that elderly shit? And then start rolling around the ring and can't get up and shit and his knees bucking and shit. Man, come on, man. We need to stop this. This is ridiculous. We shouldn't even be talking about this. It should be backlash against boxing against this.
There is a positive to this, though, Brandon. There is a positive.
Here's the thing. Let me finish this real quick, Graham. Man, what I don't understand, and y'all don't even think about it like this, but my mind is fucked up like this. I just got a fucked up mind. Why do they get to put their fight in a stadium, and they get a stadium fight like a real arena, and Kanye can't get no arena? Kanye got the biggest album, number one album, number one song, all this. What the fuck is going on? Where is Deuce when you need it? Hit the conspiracy thing, Mark. The case. Put a case on it. Kanye needs to be in the arena. Now, if Kanye was performing, I would go. Now, go and put the circus out. Bring Kanye. Let him do his thing. Let him come from the roof and jump off the big screen and all that. And Michael Jackson and shit, now I go. Fuck yeah, I'm with it. Other than that, spectacle.
How the hell we get on Kanye West? I thought you were gonna name another boxer. All right, Puro, what you got on the screen? You got some Canelo support here. What you got?
It's just the results of what the Nevada State Athletic Commission requested of Canelo. Also explains why the suspension stood, and just explaining what the findings were.
Do you have anything that says he was exonerated conclusively on this article, sir?
Yeah, it says the hair follicles test that was requested by the Nevada State Athletic Commission showed no trace amounts of clenbuterol in his hair follicle test. It's not that long of an article if you want to read it. You read the one that helped your Mark's case, one that helps Canelo's case.
All right, so okay, in a development that could help Canelo Alvarez's reputation in the aftermath of a pair of failed drug tests and his removal from the May 5th pay-per-view rematch against Triple G, the Mexican star submitted a hair follicle testing, which came back negative. Now, how long after that? 'Cause I'm gonna let you know if I fail a drug test twice and y'all tell me I get to take a third one, I'm gonna pass the third one, dog.
I'll read the next paragraph. Nevada State Athletic Commission Executive Bob Bennett, who made the request for the test, told ESPN on Thursday that Alvarez did not show any traces of the banned performance anti-drug clenbuterol. NAC collected hair samples on March 29th, and the testing was handled by the WADA accredited sports medicine research laboratory, Salt Lake City, Utah. Because substances like clenbuterol are detectable in urine for less than a week after ingestion, but could be found in hair for several months, the negative follicle test could support Alvarez's claim that his failed drug test in Mexico on February 17 and 20 for trace amounts were due to ingesting contaminated beef. So it gives the dates and it gives when he took the test.
So, like
Mark,
I said,
what's the date that they suspended him? What's the date that they suspended him and gave him the agreement? What's the date?
They that's explained as well. Brandon, excuse me. Alvarez, 27, was facing a likely suspension, withdrew from a much anticipated rematch on April 3rd, but maintained his innocence throughout. 2 weeks later, he was suspended for 6 months by the NAC, retroactive to the date of the first test, which was on March 29th. Excuse me, I'm sorry. It's right here.
So he was suspended basically for failing the drug test.
Okay, February 17th was the date of the first test. So he was suspended 6 months from February 17th and on.
Okay.
No, the temporary suspension started March the 23rd. It said
it was retroactive.
Yeah. But from the day he fell, but they didn't. That's the day he took the test, but they got the results and they suspended him on March the 23rd. From 2 failed tests back in February. I'm just letting y'all know if I fail a test on February the 17th, February the 20th, and y'all telling me I get to take the test again on March the 29th. Y'all don't know I'm gonna go to the little head shop and get me some of the that weed shampoo that you can use, to make sure you yeah, man, they got tests for all of this shit. So
I understand, but these tests are very expensive. The hair follicle mark, so like they obviously obviously
very rich. He can find a way to come down.
Yeah, I know, but we're making that's a giant leap of faith.
How much are they? You said they're very expensive. How much? What is expensive?
How much they cost?
Last time I read, like I said, it's been a long time since I read the article. I don't know, between $5,000 and like $9,000.
That ain't shit. That ain't shit. Canelo pajamas cost more than that.
Okay, and point being,
that ain't shit to him. Like those tests are very expensive. He could have got that hair follicle test that same day. Like, oh, y'all think I cheated? Oh, let me go get my hair follicle test myself.
But Mark, he wasn't. He didn't even request a hair follicle test. The Nevada State Athletic Commission.
I thought it said exonerated. I thought it said exonerated, Mark. I thought he was going to read exonerated in there. Oh, okay, my bad. I ain't read that yet, but keep reading. It may be at the bottom.
Yeah, but Pure, my point was 2 points. One,
go ahead.
He could have got that hair follicle test himself with that $5,000.
Two, he didn't.
Hold up. 2, if I failed the test on February the 17th and February the 20th, I'm not gonna fail that test again on March the 29th. That's just me.
3, hair follicle test you will.
Yeah, not if I'm a multi-millionaire, I'll find a way to get that shit stripped out of my hair. Motherfuckers know how to do some amazing things with that money. If I was Canelo, I'll show y'all what that paper do.
He already cheated.
You can't move the goalpost on something that literally a test that was designed to prove to combat that.
Huh?
What does it say? Exonerated.
Hair follicle test is done, so you can't do anything to try to muddle the test.
They sell shit right now.
Not true,
bro. They sell shit at my local little smoke shop that help you pass the hair follicle test if you smoke weed. Or do
but these are for like employment type tests. Like these are not for like these tests are
right. My point is, if they got a test like that I can just buy over the counter, you don't think a multi-millionaire can get a test better than that?
But he didn't get the test.
No, you can get the stuff to pass the test.
No, there is no stuff to pass the test.
No,
there isn't, Mark.
You can
buy
beat everything. Okay, well, why do they mask drugs? I mean, come on, man. Okay, well, why do they try to mask them? What do they call masking? That's not to try to beat it.
At the end of the day, he didn't do any, on his part, he just did what they told him to do. He went to the labs that they told him to go to. Like he didn't fund any of this stuff.
Ultimately,
he didn't go to his own personal lab.
On the roses, piece of rings on the roses. What we said is we talking about exoneration. Where was he exonerated? Like you said, and where's the proof that the Nevada State Commission apologized to him? These are your words, not mine. You said that he was exonerated and they apologized to him. Where is that in writing?
In this article, because the Nevada State I want to see it. I ain't gonna talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? Just scroll down and show us then. We ain't even got a documentation beats conversation. Just show us, Pure. Where is it? Apology and show me exoneration. Let's see it.
This is what exonerates him by him complying with the tests that were required of him. These are the requirements that the Nevada State Athletic Commission told him to do to prove his innocence.
Scroll down some more. Scroll back up, just down a little bit. Alvarez, what did it say? Alvarez, 27, who knew he was facing a likely suspension, withdrew from the much anticipated fight. But he maintained his innocence. 2 weeks later, he was suspended for 6 months. The retroactive from the date of the first failed test, but he wasn't fined. Yeah, I don't see exoneration though, or an apology. He was suspended. You don't get suspended
because he has to be, because he failed. They have to suspend him according to their bylaws, which says down here. It iterates that as well.
But if he was completely innocent, they would have said, "Hey, look, we're gonna withdraw the suspension. We made a mistake. You're not suspended. You can fight."
But that's the thing. They already issued the suspension, which had to be done per their rules.
Because he failed the test, did nothing wrong. They can lift that suspension.
Yeah, but since he failed, and they can't go against their bylaws, they can't show favoritism. They have to apply.
Nothing wrong though. If it was a mistake,
keyword failed the drug test. Keyword failed. He admitted.
Yeah, exactly. And because we wanted to show the public, as well as them, like I said, he maintained his innocence throughout. They told him, okay, you say you're innocent, do this. Do you see right here where it says that, Mark? Whether or not, right here where it's starting at whether?
Intentional, yeah. Whether it was in the Clinton,
was necessary due to the NAC bylaws that claim a ban sentence of any kind must is the key word, must lead to disciplinary action.
Because he did it. It's not like he didn't pop dirty. He popped dirty twice.
He popped dirty. Yeah, we're not. That's not the point of contention. The point of contention is if the reason he popped dirty was due to contaminated meat.
That's not the point of contention. The point of contention, you said it is. No, that's you moving. Okay.
That is. Okay. I'm not moving the goalpost.
Both of y'all gonna get silent. Okay, one of y'all go.
No. Okay. I was gonna let him talk. Now, the point of contention originally is that you said that the Nevada State Commission exonerated Canelo for that. That they said that he didn't do nothing wrong and that they issued him an apology. That's what you said. I said that's not true. Not only is that not true, he admitted that he admitted guilt when he accepted the punishment, which he was suspended for. That's the point of contention.
No, but that's been debunked by this claim, by this sentence or paragraph that I just read. There's no. It's not an admission of guilt because there's no way around that suspension. Because, like it says right there, and they voted on it. Like they could have voted to try to show him favoritism. I don't know why they voted the way they voted. It doesn't say that here, but it says that the suspension was necessary. They had to give it to him because of the 2 pop tests.
Why? Okay. So
it's in their bylaws. It's clearly stated right there. It's in their bylaws.
Okay. So that's okay. So, but you said that's no problem. We're not arguing that he was suspended and why he was suspended. We know he was suspended because of that. The point of contention is that you said that they issued a statement. This is your word. Mm-hmm. You said that he was exonerated from that and that they issued a statement exonerating him, and also they apologized to him. That's what you said. We said pull it up. You brought this article. None of that says anything about that. You talking about conjecture and all this bullshit. We looking for the exact.
I'm stating the facts as they're presented in this article.
This article has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Yeah, it has everything to do because it explains why the suspension was given, even though it was proven by a test that was he complied with what they needed to not punish him further, and also so he can show to them that he wasn't he didn't ingest the substance willingly.
Once again, that's not the point of contention. The point of contention is where Okay, hold on, Piro. Stop interrupting me. I ain't interrupt you.
Yes, you do. I don't know why you got a lot.
The point of contention is, once again, in your words, where can you show us, the audience, you made a statement that the Nevada State Commission exonerated him, that they issued a statement. And then you said they also issued an apology. Find that. Other words, everything you said is just mumbo jumbo, spin, and all of that, and that's not what we're talking about. But if you want
to, it's not mumbo jumbo. It's not mumbo jumbo. It's what happened, Brandon. It's what happened.
Piro, we know what happened. Now,
yes. Now we do. I already knew what happened because I did my research. You just came in and said he was a drug cheat.
Now tell us what we, Piro. No problem. Now tell us what we don't know. Where's the apology and where's the exoneration? Because we don't know about that. Tell us what we don't know.
It's right there, plain as day.
Mark, can you read whether it says the Nevada State Commission has issued Canelo an exoneration or an apology in those words in that article anywhere, please? Not conjecture. What it actually says.
Not conjecture. Clearly, he wanted to prove his innocence. They gave him the guidelines to do that. He did it.
That doesn't mean that doesn't say they apologized to him or this is what I think, Puro. If he would have been exonerated, they would have lifted the suspension, i.e., a contaminated test. That's an exoneration. We made a mistake.
Yeah, and they voted.
Now I was quiet. I won't cut you off. I've been quiet.
I know you.
I was on mute. So exonerated. We made a mistake. We lift the suspension. An apology would come in the form of that too. We lifting the suspension. We, the Nevada State Athletic Commission, would like to sincerely apologize to Canelo. The event will go on as planned. No, you got suspended. You failed 2 tests. We gave you 6 weeks later. You passed the follicle test, but you failed those 2 tests. You got to get suspended, bro. We're gonna give you a letter of suspension because you have cooperated with us, and you're a first-time offender. So instead of 1 year, like you would have got, we're just gonna give you 6 months. That's what happened.
Yeah, and
no more, hold on, no more, no less, no apology, no exoneration. That's what happened.
Yeah, but they voted on lifting the suspension or not. That's what this paragraph right here clearly states.
What? The vote to lift his suspension or the vote for his suspension? Cause I see the vote for his suspension passed unanimously.
Yeah. And they have to make the vote with all the information that they have now.
No, that's the vote for the suspension, not to lift his suspension.
It's the same thing, Mark.
No,
they have the information on here already. They have all the information.
No, bro, listen, they voted to suspend him, not to lift his suspension.
Okay, let me point out.
Suspend him was 5, and that vote to for the 6-month suspension was 5-0. Everybody agreed 5-0. I don't see the vote to lift his suspension. And if so, what was the vote on that? On the 5 pound?
Okay. So the vote for 5-0. When was it conducted?
That was with the article I read earlier. I'll go back to it.
Yeah. But I'll tell you here. It's right here. Give me a second. Let's scroll back up. All right. So let's see. All right. So 1 second. Gotta do some calculations here. Let me see. All right.
Why you do that? Okay.
So on the 18th, sir.
Go ahead.
That's when they voted 5-0 to suspend him. Retroactive 6 months. Is that correct? Are we on the same page?
Yeah, so far so good.
Okay. So on March 29th, they collected his hair follicle test. So they had all the information.
And he's already suspended at that point.
No. They voted on April the 18th.
Sorry, the temporary suspension started on March the 23rd.
And it was a temporary suspension. Why?
Because he had already failed. That's when he had already failed in February. And when they voted for that temporary suspension was already going on. When they did this vote, they voted for the 6 months.
Hold the suspension, right?
They voted for the 6 month suspension, like the reduce. They voted for the not the, you know, so hey, look, we're gonna give this guy a break. Instead of doing a year, we're gonna do the 6 months. They didn't vote to lift the suspension. The vote was for the deal. Here we go. I'll read it again. Carolyn Bateman, who represented the commission, suggested a punishment of 6 months and no fine because Alvarez was a first-time offender and cooperative with the executive director Bob Bennett's investigation. The Nevada Commission voted 5-0 to pass that request. So the suspension was already gone. They voted to pass the request to give him 6 months and no fine.
And when they voted 5-0, what date was
not
that?
a vote to lift the suspension, bro?
They had the information that's consistent with what he was maintaining his innocence, that he didn't, that he popped those 2 tests popped because of contaminated meat. They already had all that information. When they voted
to lift his suspension, they did not apologize to him, and he was not exonerated, Puro.
He was, because they already had the information that proves that he ingested tainted meat.
They said they don't, but that doesn't matter to Nevada. You failed. Again, let me read this. It doesn't matter because they said it right here, and I read this quote.
It doesn't matter to you because it works in your favor.
I'll read the quote. Listen, take that out of it. I'm gonna read the quote.
Oh, you can't take that.
No, you're making it personal. You say it don't matter to you.
I'm not making it personal. I'm not making it personal.
Let me read what's on the Puro. Let me read what's on the screen.
Yeah, and I'm reading what's on the screen too.
I read what you said. No, I heard you, but when you say it don't matter to you, Puro, it ain't got nothing to do with me. Let me read what they say. This is what they say.
It already has something to do with you because you're not read it.
Please read, bro.
God, bro.
Listen, bro. When I say it don't matter, it said because that's what they say. Here we go. Although most professional sports, internationally, anti-doping agencies, and the United States boxing commissions treat contaminated meat differently from other positive tests, Nevada doesn't. So it don't matter to them. It don't matter if it was intentional. It don't matter if it was meat contamination. We treat it the same. That's what they say.
Yeah, and I made that point. I was the one that made that point.
No, bro, but you saying, well, it don't matter to you? Bro, you was like, it don't matter to you, Mark. Like I'm trying to do something weird.
No, you're trying to spew the story in your favor.
No, bro, I'm just reading it.
I'm just trying to speak facts.
That it doesn't matter to Nevada. True or false? Is that what they saying right here? It doesn't matter to them if it was contaminated or not.
Yeah, because it was a failed test.
Exactly. They don't care if it was contaminated meat. They says it clearly. Nevada does not treat contamination differently from other positive tests. They don't treat it differently. They don't care if it was meat contamination or if it was intentional. We treat it the same. That's what it says right here. Not Mark Nash. That's what they say.
I know. I understand. I made that point.
Well, no, bro. When I said it don't matter, you was like, it don't matter to you, Mark. No, it doesn't matter to Nevada. That's what it says on the screen.
Yeah, and that's why they suspended him, even though they had all the information that proves that he didn't ingest, that he did not take the illicit substance.
Because it don't matter if it was contaminated meat. It don't matter if it was contaminated eggs. It don't matter if you did it on purpose. It don't matter. If you fail, you're suspended.
Exactly. I made that point.
That's my point. He failed. It's no exoneration.
I was the one that read that
was exonerated, bro.
Ask the question why they suspended him.
Bro, we got here because you say he was exonerated and they apologized, and I still see no apology.
He was exonerated.
No exoneration, no apology.
They said it themselves that the hair follicle test.
Where? No, they didn't say that. They didn't say he was exonerated.
They didn't say that. Bob Bennett made him take the test to show. Because at the end of the day, they already knew they had to suspend him. Canelo Alvarez already knew he was going to get suspended regardless if people believed him or not, and regardless if Bob Bennett believed him or not.
Why did he get suspended?
Because he popped dirty.
Period.
Okay.
Period. And that's what I was saying. Like this whole argument is not if he popped dirty or not. That's a fact that he popped dirty.
Okay, so where did they exonerate him? Right.
Yes, they did exonerate him because because it wasn't
what exoneration means, Puro. Because look,
Yes,
you
exoneration means
go to jail.
that you didn't do it.
You don't keep me in jail and put me in jail or keep me on. If I'm exonerated, exonerated means you let me out of jail right now. I did nothing. Exonerated means I'm clean. I'm pure. I did nothing wrong. I'm exonerated, absolved of guilt.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
get.
But they still have to suspend it because they voted. They even voted on it.
They voted on for the deal, the plea deal of 6 months.
It wasn't a plea deal. It wasn't not a plea deal.
I'm calling it a plea deal. I'm sorry.
Yes, I know you're calling it a plea deal, Mark. I know because it fits. Whatever you're trying to prove
that word.
Because at the end of the day, this is over with. This happened a long time
ago. Deal. Here we go. Let me see. It was not a plea deal. I'm sorry. He's a first-time offender who cooperated. So they voted for the request. Carolyn Bateman request. So they request. So they voted on the request. Mm-hmm. All right. The request of 6 months. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. The request of a 6-month suspension. You don't get requested to go to jail if you exonerated.
Mark, there's no way for him to not get suspended.
Right, because he did it.
No. Yeah, he ingested tainted meat. Yes, which made him pop dirty. So as soon as he popped dirty, it doesn't matter.
So you can be exonerated if you did it. Exonerated, absolve someone from blame or fault of wrongdoing. Especially
wrongdoing was proven that he didn't do any wrongdoing.
It was in the system. That's wrong.
Yeah. No, it's not wrong because it was proven that it was in his system because he ingested tainted meat.
Bro, that's like saying I killed somebody, but it was manslaughter. You still killed somebody though, or it was self-defense. You still killed somebody. It was just self-defense. But that person still died.
Yeah, but those are big differences, like humongous differences between cold-blooded murder and self-defense.
But somebody still died.
I understand that.
And self-defense, you wouldn't go to jail. This guy still went to jail. He still, you're not absolved of wrongdoing or no fault. It was in your system, whether it was purposeful or not. That's a wrap. You did it.
Yeah, but in a murder investigation, they still lock you up while you're proving your case.
And then once you're exonerated, you get out. You don't go back to jail for 6 more months.
And that's why they voted to give him that shorter sentence. Because they could have gave him the full year.
That's not.
No, they gave him the first. No, they gave him that. Let me play that again. They gave him the first. They gave him that shorter sentence because he was one, a first-time offender, and two, he cooperated with the investigation. That's the direct quote.
Yeah, and that's the explanation on why they had to suspend him in lieu of all the information showing that he didn't do this willingly.
No, that's not what you just said, though.
That's not what they said. And they said he cooperated. He cooperated.
Even though he didn't take it willingly, even though he was doing wrong, he didn't do it with malice or with what's the word I'm looking for?
That's good, malice.
Malice, okay, yeah. He didn't do it with malice in the intent to cheat versus Triple G.
It was
proven by the hair follicle test that he didn't. It didn't say, okay, hey, Mr. Bennett, let me take a hair follicle test then. No. The Nevada State Athletic Commission.
What about the first two times?
To prove that I didn't substance willingly. And then they said, Mr. Alvarez, hey, take this hair follicle test, and this will help you in proving your claim that you ingested, your claim of ingesting tainted meat, and this is why you popped. And he complied.
What
the results were. The punishment was unavoidable. They knew that from jump.
So basically, he flunked 2 drug tests and passed 1.
What's up?
The drug test is sample A and sample B. You have to dig deeper and see how they. It's how
exonerated before myself.
Sample A and sample B are taken from the same specimen.
Exoneration means it never happened. It's wiped clean from the record. So
essentially it was. But he was still suspended because of a technicality. He was suspended because of a technicality.
You don't agree to a shorter or a lighter sentence when you've been exonerated.
Yes,
That's
you
the
do.
agreement.
If there's no way around the sentence, there's no way that he could have got rid of the sentence.
Piro, I've been to criminal court twice.
Okay,
My
this is not
second
criminal
time I
court.
was exonerated. That was 2 years ago.
This is not a criminal
It's a legal system.
I'm not.
It's a
That's
legal
not Mark.
system.
That's Santos. That's not Mark. That's
Oh,
Santos.
shit, Santos, my bad. What up, Santos?
It's
Santos,
a
that's not a criminal court,
What's
so
up,
that
Piro?
doesn't apply here. That
It's
doesn't
a
apply here.
legal system.
What up, my
It's
brother?
a
How you
legal
doing?
system. It's still a legal. It's still a legal system. You don't.
It's not a legal system. No, it's not.
Of this country. Hold on. You as a citizen of this country, if you are exonerated, it's wiped clean from your record. You don't take a plea deal. You don't have to sit
He
by.
didn't take a plea deal. He didn't take a plea deal. He did not take a plea deal.
Hold on. Yeah, he did. He took a plea
No,
deal.
he did not. He did not take a plea deal.
He took an agreement. Call it a settlement agreement, because that's what he took. A settlement / agreement, because that's what.
He had no choice in this matter because there was nothing he could do
Hey, Piro,
to avoid the punishment. There was nothing he could do.
I had a choice to take an agreement or to fight it. I fought it, and I was
He fought it, and he proved his innocence.
Wrong, bro.
No, I'm not wrong. It's black and white. I'm sorry that I don't know why you guys can't see it. At the end of the day, this happened already. Like this is like whatever.
Puro, he didn't fight it because they signed the agreement. Look at this right here. Hold on, let me read this to you. The two parties signed an agreement before the meeting to request a lighter punishment. That's him and his team meeting with the commission. Alvarez was facing a 1 year. Let me say this for the people just got here. Alvarez was facing a 1 year suspension during his disciplinary hearing at Grant Sawyer Building downtown. But the two parties signed an agreement before the meeting to request a lighter punishment.
Why?
Fuck that. Why? He didn't fight it. That's
why he got punished.
Why did he take the hair follicle test?
That's not fighting it.
He wasted his time. He wasted his time.
You just said he fought it.
Giant leaps of faith on your guys' opinion, but you guys want to leap of faith in the fact.
Puro, the fact is
arguing these silly arguments
on the screen, and you're trying to ignore this.
I'm not ignoring anything. You're ignoring all the facts and giving your opinion.
Before the hearing, the two parties met and signed an agreement to request a lighter punishment. That's making a deal. That's making a deal.
Why did they make that deal? Why? Why did they make that deal?
It don't matter why. You just say
it doesn't matter to you. It doesn't matter to you. You're not Canelo Alvarez. You're not Canelo Golovkin. You have no skin in the game.
Bro, you can't fight it and take a deal. Those are two different things. Either you're gonna fight it and go to trial with your hearing, or you're
at the same time. Mark, what are we talking about? We move the goalposts all the time in this community.
Nah, bro, you can't take a deal.
Do what you're doing, bro. I'm stating facts.
And my facts are on the screen. I'm reading facts.
My facts were on the screen as well. My facts were on the screen as well.
Show me where
stated now.
Show me where it says exonerated and
not Alvarez knowingly ingested clenbuterol. His suspension was necessary.
Because he popped his shit. Yeah.
Exactly. That's not we're not debating if he popped or not.
He didn't debate it neither. He took the deal. He said, I don't even have to do the hearing. I'm not gonna fight this.
There was no deal. And then the why is very important. Why you took that deal? Because at the end of the day, if he doesn't go for to try to make an agreement, which like you said, the facts put up.
Hold on, let me ask you something, Carol.
He would have took it. Hold on. He would have took a whole year suspension, Mark.
I understand why he did it. He did it for the money. Like, let's get this shit over with so I can fight in September.
Exactly.
Why the deal has no reason that you can have that, but he took a deal nonetheless.
Yeah, exactly. For a shorter sentence, so he can get on with the rematch with Triple G, because he knew if he doesn't ask the
you can't go to jail and be exonerated.
Suspension, he would have to wait the whole year, and it's a possibility of moving on.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
But he made a deal nonetheless. Why he made the deal is different from the fact that he did make a deal and agreed to request for a lighter punishment, and that's what happened. It was no apology, no exoneration.
Yeah, there was an exoneration because
you're 100%.
he still went through all.
Innocent, and you know that.
I'm sorry.
If you're 100% innocent, and you know that, you don't take a plea. You don't take an agreement for a lighter, reduced punishment, nor do you worry about the money at stake. Your freedom,
your livelihood.
Hey, your freedom or reputation is more important to you. Trust me.
Yeah, and that's why he continued with the whole thing.
Hold on. I was facing some years if I would have been found guilty 2 years ago. I didn't care about that because I knew I was 100% innocent, and I knew my principles for me, I had to fight that, and I fought it, and I was completely exonerated. It's stripped from my record, clean, everything. Now, some people get exonerated after they go to jail, but it's stripped from their record. And that's not because they didn't go to jail because they said, hold on. They didn't go to jail because they made an agreement. They went to jail because they fought it.
What were you accused of?
Domestic assault.
Okay, so you do depending on what you're accused of. There's things that you can't I'm assuming you got arrested, right, or booked or whatever, right? You know that there's no way around that part. No, you're innocent. They still have to take you in.
And I never should have been arrested. I knew
you shouldn't have. And Canelo should have never been punished the way he was, because eventually came to light.
But you know Canelo is probably more than we do, and I know that man, if he felt that he was completely innocent, he never would have made that agreement. He would have fought it because he wasn't hurting.
He had to make the agreement. He had to make the agreement.
No, he didn't. No, innocent man or innocent woman don't have to make an agreement. You fight. You don't have to make an agreement. If you truly believe in if you truly believe that you're innocent and know you're innocent, and you principles step in for, especially that's a person of his caliber and of his financial status. You fight that because your pride and your reputation means a whole lot to you.
And he did fight.
If you run. If that was Mayweather and they accused him of being dirty, you think he would have took an agreement? No. He didn't. The main person pushing for clean blood in the sport of boxing. So I know he wouldn't have took no agreement. He would have fought it tooth and nail.
Yeah, and that's what Canelo did, and I believe Floyd would have done the exact same thing.
No, he listened to his team.
How is that a lie? How is that a lie? I'm giving my opinion.
He took an agreement. He took an agreement.
Your opinion is your opinion. That's not a fact, which makes it a lie. Your opinion.
No. That's not true. That's not true.
This Pittsburgh T voice.
Now, at the end of the day, there was no way around that suspension because he took because he requested a lighter punishment.
Not a fact.
Matters.
There's no way around it. Okay, if there's no way around it, how can you say he was exonerated when you say there's no way around it? You speak in two ways. You speak it out one side of your mouth and the other side of your mouth.
I'm not speaking two words.
You can't be exonerated if there's no way out of it, or you can't be exonerated if you take an agreement. It's impossible. It's an oxymoron.
He took an agreement to reduce his suspension that there was no way around.
Because he knew he could not beat the case.
No, he beat the.
He proved
why he popped. He proved that.
Don't matter.
This ain't no law.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because of the rules of how the Nevada State Athletic Commission sets their rules.
Look, Pharaoh. Some people take agreements in legal cases because it's
every legal case is different. Oh, come on.
And they didn't, and they have no way of proving it either side.
But he proved it, and he still was suspended nonetheless.
They had positive testing, which is concrete evidence, and that's different.
Yeah, the concrete evidence was that he popped.
That's That's the urine analysis and the test that they took, saying that he.
Exactly, and he popped, and he said, and he said, and he stated that he popped because of a well documented issue that they're having in Mexico till this day.
Guess what? If you know that, don't eat the meat. And he knew if he knew that beforehand, don't eat the meat.
Yeah, but this is the thing. He doesn't control the meat supply.
Okay, a lot of guys don't control the weed supply over here, but they smoke weed.
Yeah, but you don't need to smoke weed to live. You need to eat to live. Especially when you're an athlete, you need to eat protein.
You don't have to eat.
Canelo can have all
Yo,
shit.
what up, Mark?
That's the same argument everybody gives, bro. Like,
Canelo can bring his whole fucking whole cow over there, just like Tyson Fury when he traveled to other places. This nigga bring a lot of these fighters bring their own meat on the plane, that shit. Yeah, bring their own chef. What's up? 831. What's up? Who this?
And don't you think
this is Casual Tony from Sacramento?
What's up, Casual Tony? Join the conversation with us. What's up?
Okay, it says here that Nevada Commission rules call for a suspension when a banned substance is found in an athlete system, regardless of how it got there. So Alvarez was suspended for 6 months per commission guidelines in a 5-0 vote for the panel at the hearing on April 18th.
Okay, we read that earlier. I read that earlier.
We read that already.
Yeah, about an hour ago. That was my point.
So what do you got? What do you guys? What's your guys' argument? What's the argument then?
Puro said that Canelo was exonerated and they apologized to him, and I said, "Show me where."
I showed you multiple times.
I see no word exonerated, and I see no word apology. Sorry,
we talking to Casual Tony.
That's my guy.
Okay, it says here, however, since the fight was canceled, Alvarez was criticized for not continuing with testing, even though he should have
and I don't use the word exonerated
program without a fight schedule.
Yeah,
okay,
we read that too.
Are you guys gonna let me read this, or?
I mean, well, can you just?
Come on, bro. Y'all just salty.
Casual Tony. We asking you, Casual Tony. We saying, do you see, or in your opinion, from what you read and from what you understand, was Canelo exonerated, or did the Nevada State Commission apologize to him?
No, because it says his Alvarez suspension will be lifted on August 17th, 6 months from the day of the first positive test. There's no exoneration here.
Do you see an apology
there was
anywhere?
No exoneration in your opinion?
No, I don't see any apologies or any of that.
Does anybody in the chat, it's about 50 people in, does anybody in the chat see Canelo was exonerated or they apologized? Puro, let me put your shit back on the screen that you got. Do y'all see exonerated or apology anywhere? Go ahead. Puro.
No. Mark, if I don't say exonerated, but you prove to me what you were trying to prove, just because I don't say I exonerated you does not take the fact that you proved your case.
You used the word. No, you used the word exonerated. You used it. We didn't. That was your word.
We hung up on words because words mean things, Puro. If I'm exonerated, I get
exactly. So if I choose to use the word exonerate, okay, what word would you like me to choose to describe what Canelo Alvarez proved to the Nevada State Athletic Commission regarding those 2 pop tests?
He proved he can pass a test 6 weeks afterwards. That's what he did. He proved he can pass an air follicle test 6 weeks. Y'all pissed me on February 17th and the 20th. I feel March the 29th, he passed. That's what happened. He passed.
So that's all he proved. That's all he proved.
I mean, he got if he proved he had a chance to prove it if he would have went to his hearing and said I did nothing wrong.
He did say that from Jump Street.
The suspension should be lifted. I did nothing wrong. That did not happen. That did not happen though. He didn't fight it. He accepted.
He did fight it. What do you think he was doing?
Okay, let me show you again. Let me put this back on the screen.
Oh my God, you're gonna show me the same shit that's
because
Puro,
it's
hard.
Sir,
it's hard.
I don't understand why.
He didn't even do the hearing.
Everybody, bro.
He didn't do the hearing. The 2 parties signed an agreement before the hearing to request a lighter punishment.
Yeah, because
not
he
fighting
knew.
it.
Oh my god.
So that's not fighting it.
Okay, then why did he take the hair follicle test if he's not fighting it?
He didn't do the hearing.
Oh my!
I think that was to save face, public scrutiny. You're like,
Bro,
yeah, but
how is he gonna speak, bro? It was on their terms, not his.
No, it's mutual. That's different.
No, it was on, no. The tests were every
that shit that made nothing.
for lack of a better word, hoop that they made him jump through. It was defined by them, not by him. He said, "You tell me what I need to do. Show you that I didn't do this."
Well, when there's an agreement, in place, it takes more than one person or one group. When there's an agreement in place, that means an agreement has been found.
It needs at least two
parties or persons.
Yeah, the parties are the Nevada State Athletic Commission and Canelo team.
And they agreed for a lighter sentence.
Exactly. And why did they request that lighter sentence?
No exoneration. Exoneration does not come into the play.
Mark,
complete exoneration, the way you guys are defining it, is impossible in this situation because there is no path to complete exoneration.
According to you, that's right.
No, not according to me. According to the Nevada State Athletic Commission bylaws.
Hero, you see how hard you're fighting for what you believe in?
I'm proving my case, which Canelo Alvarez proved himself.
Yeah, but see, but as hard as you're fighting, as hard as you fighting for what you believe in,
that's what I'm doing.
Sure, Canelo would have fought even harder, but he didn't.
Easy work.
He played it out.
There was nothing else he could do, and that's what people are ignoring. There's nothing else Canelo could have done.
Did you hear?
Hold on, my man. Read something.
Read that again.
Well, I'll say it again. Since Alvarez has been criticized for not continuing with testing, even though he could have VADA continue a testing program without a fight schedule. According to Golden Boy, he will soon begin a random testing program. Alvarez's suspension will be lifted on August 17th, 6 months from the date of the first positive test. He could have continued the testing during the suspension, but he didn't.
No, that's not here nor there, bro. There was no way. He was in place.
Right there, Mark.
He had to serve the 6-month suspension. There's nothing he could have done.
If he could have proved he had a tainted test,
bro,
he could have continued doing the test.
That's not what he was trying to prove. He was trying to prove why that substance got into his system
by taking a hair
follicle. He could have continued the testing, but he didn't continue it. He stopped during those 6 months.
He didn't need to continue the testing because the first test already proved that he was not on that shit.
He was chewing it. He was chewing it. He wasn't shooting it. He was chewing or drinking it. He was chewing it.
No, he proved that he ingested contaminated meat, which made him pop.
No, he didn't ingest it. He smiled, he chewed it, he smiled, and he licked his fingers.
No problem. What was it?
These are the facts. So if you guys want to ignore the facts, that's on y'all. It don't affect me not now here nor there, bro. It don't affect me not here nor there.
You getting cooked. You need this.
How am I getting cooked? How am I getting cooked?
If you don't collect,
you called him in. You came in, Brandon, and called him a drug, which you were clearly proving wrong.
You frustrate yourself, man.
You don't want to face the facts. That's on you. Not me.
Thank you, because you want to go around pushing. You want to go around pushing this Canelo agenda and not defend it.
I'm not pushing the Canelo agenda. I'm not pushing the Canelo agenda. These are the facts that happened. You want to slander the man. I don't.
This is no. I ain't slandering him.
You called him a drug cheat. You called him a drug cheat. Call him a drug cheat.
Hey, we admire Canelo.
Hold up. You said we call him a drug cheat.
We is too many people, Mark. I didn't say you. I said Brandon Washington.
Was he suspended for failing a drug test or not?
Yes, but he proved why he failed that drug test.
Man, I could prove why.
He did. Oh my God. He moved the goalpost. Whatever. I don't care. Y'all got cooked. I mean, check that out. Just embrace that L. Like literally, cradle it
on his
sing a lullaby.
Bro,
Hey, Pearl, you got to think about what you just said. You said he proved why he failed the drug test. He didn't prove why he was innocent. Most people prove why they're innocent.
Nevada Commission rules call for suspension regardless of how it got there. Regardless of how it got there.
Exactly. But he proved that he didn't take it willingly. He doesn't control the meat supply in the country of Mexico. I know Canelo is like all powerful to you guys, but he ain't that powerful.
The rules are different in America.
Crazy, bruh.
All right, man.
Motherfuckers always want to skate uphill. I don't understand.
No, Piro, you crazy. In the college,
I'm not crazy. The facts are shown in both articles. The one I produced and the one Mark produced.
Your opinion.
Y'all don't want to take it.
We're fighting America.
Y'all adults. Go ahead and traffic and delusion. That's on y'all. Go ahead.
Pure, you are projecting, dog. That is you.
How am I projecting? I proved the facts to you.
Okay,
you
still
with
don't.
Your article with mine. Come on.
There's no apology though.
Easy work.
Nah, bro. You this ain't.
Sorry, Mark. Sorry.
I mean, it is what it is. Shit.
It is what it is.
I feel bad for you, Puro. Like,
no, Mark, let's not stop
you gotta actually don't feel bad for you.
No. We need.
Why feel bad for you, Mark?
I need this.
I ain't gonna do that to you.
We need this out there.
Do it. Whatever you want to do, Puro, do it. What is it? What you
I'm saying? I don't want to feel bad for you. I'd be like, why should I feel bad for you? I mean, like.
I'm saying I said I feel bad for you in this argument because you really believe this and you're passionate about it. But
I'm not passionate about it. It's just the truth, Mark.
Yeah, and the truth was he failed a drug test. He got suspended for 6 months. That's what happened.
Yeah, I know that's what happened, but he proved why he failed that drug test.
No,
it was my whole point of contention. Yes, he did. It's clear, black and white. If you want to take the facts to help your argument, but you want to take the whole facts. Also, I don't know what that's called. I don't know what that's called. But
also, it's clear that he didn't fight it because the hearing he didn't even show up to the hearing. Alvarez, who did not even attend the hearing, you get what I'm saying? He didn't even show up to the hearing, bro.
And so how did this plea deal, like you call it, even come to fruition? If by him not attending the hearing is such a smoking gun.
Because he knew they was gonna take a deal. Him and his team agreed to a deal before the hearing.
To shorten the punishment, doesn't matter what he would have used, like raging. What was that? Raging Tango said.
Look, yeah,
was not gonna make a bit of difference.
At this point, look, man, this poking a body with a stick. Puro, I don't took Puro scalp. And then we've been kicking around.
You proved my point, bro.
This is not fair.
Bro, you can project how you want, Mark. You got cooked like you always get cooked. And you're lucky Bud didn't take that fight with Canelo. You would have got killed.
That don't hurt my feelings.
You're running the show. Mark's running the show.
What'd he say? What do you say?
I'm fucking with the color.
What'd he say?
I said we've been on this topic for a long
time. We move on.
Just move on.
He's crying in the car right now. The caller, whatever his name is.
Yeah, if y'all want to stretch the show out a little bit more, y'all better keep talking about this because after this, I'm ending it.
What's it called?
To the airport.
Hey, on another note, guys, the fight is today. The car starts at 1:00. I've enjoyed you guys going at it. I've just been listening, chilling.
Bro, you told me 3:00 on the East Coast.
In fact, let me go double check. I thought it was 3:00, but I think I saw something that said 1:00. That's the undercard. But it's like 8 or 9 fights though. So hold on one second. Let me double check.
Confirm wrong. He said I thought it was 3:00.
Yeah, back to the Puro Slaughter show.
I didn't need to get y'all in your feelings, by the way. I apologize.
Man, Puro, you don't cuss motherfuckers out and everything tonight. If anybody in their feelings, it's you. Everybody else is laughing.
I didn't really cuss nobody out. I did curse. I apologize. Sometimes, it's got a rule of no cursing.
Man, did I not curse community? Like, yeah, you don't. It don't matter.
No, I'm being serious though, because sometimes you're like, yeah, don't curse. Should I not curse?
No, man, stop it, bro. You know that's what I was.
You do. Come on, Mark, you do,
bro. Okay.
You don't? Oh, no. I'm just saying. No, I like literally. I'm being serious. Like,
Okay, Puro. Whatever, bro.
I could be mistaken.
Whatever, Puro.
No, seriously, you haven't told me that before. I'm asking.
Whatever, Puro. Go ahead, bro.
All right. I apologize, Mark. I didn't mean to put words in your mouth.
Apologize to me, dog, and you can't put nothing in. Bro,
no, but you know what I'm trying to say. It's like literally sometimes there's depending on you don't want
it, bro. Look, it's good, bro. Like I said, I can
like
being sensitive about this shit. Let's just move on, bro. You my man, 50 grand. We ain't got to keep right.
I don't want to move on.
I'm just saying.
It's over.
Randy, you so fucking petty. I don't want to move on. Yo, Brandon, you are the worst, bro. He said, I don't want to move on.
Now you got champion of Canelo. I'm gonna destroy this. I'm gonna stick my fucking sword in this shit and chop his head off. I'm done with it. No more.
It's a wrap, man.
Hey, Brandon, I don't know if you care about the fight, but who you got for Nagano?
I apologize, man. I'll take it easy next time.
Hey, anybody got any chewables? I don't want to, drink it.
I got a Zin. You want a Zin?
Oh, man, you gotta relax.
That nigga Puro, that's sniffing Puro.
You gotta let it rest. Hey, you gotta let it rest. You gotta let it rest.
You came in all guns blazing and they got cooked, Brandon. It wasn't me, bro.
Puro is delusional, bro.
That's why I got y'all feelings because y'all use my talking points, but it's all good.
I gotta
welcome,
bro. I need to make
where I am.
I use it. Hold on, Mark.
Hold on. I need this drop.
Yes.
I need this drop for Puro. This nigga's delusional. Oh my god, bro! I'm making this a clip,
You
yo.
guys are horrible. You guys are
Hey,
horrible.
make the clip, bro. Make the clip. I proved my case.
An hour-long replay. I'm gonna chop this whole Canelo shit from where we got to right here, bro. And it's gonna be about an hour.
I'm sure you will, Mark. I'm sure you will. I hope it gets 1,000 views.
Girl, can I say this? Girl, here's the thing. You are correct.
You asked me if you can say it. Hold on. Respond.
Hold on. Let me say this. Girl.
Come on. Let me answer the question, friend.
Because I'm tired. Because I'm tired. I'm tired of this Canelo.
Man.
So yes, I had to destroy it.
No.
I'm sick of it. No. So that's why we had to cook you tonight. That's why. You can't even defend that shit.
You don't even let me talk, Brandon.
Neither or nothing.
You don't let me talk. What is that called? Filibustering? Like you asked me a question right now, and I wanted to respond, but you don't even let me do that.
He didn't. What was the question he asked you? Because I didn't hear him finish.
Can I say something? He said, "Can I say something?" That's a question.
So you being facetious. So you are filibustering. Like you being facetious. He said, "Can I say something?" And you ain't gonna let the man talk.
So do we have a double standard going on here, or no?
Come on, bro. Like,
no, he's trying to make a statement.
And he was over talking me, and he was filibustering me. So if I can't do that as well, that's a double standard, sir.
No, Puro. At times tonight, we kind of all over spoke over each other a little bit, bro. But when he says, "Can I ask a question?" Puro, when he says, "Can I ask a question?" and you won't even let him talk after that, like you was like, "Wait, you gonna let me answer? You gonna let me answer?"
I was trying to make a point, Mark.
Okay, bro.
And I was not allowed to.
Yeah, like I said, this shit getting a little emotional. I can tell.
Come to terms with it.
This shit getting a little emotional, bro. It's all
Nah,
good.
I'm not getting emotional. I've come to terms with it.
Yeah, I know this. Right?
When I was trying to make the energy is not kept.
Hey, I need to say this. Paul, we spanked you in front of YouTube. I need to say that. I bent you over my knees
and talking over me.
And we spanked you on YouTube. But go ahead.
Go ahead, Puro. You got
go ahead. Then you could overtalk me, bro. I mean, I know they allow you to do that, Brandon. But I mean, doesn't mean you cook me because of it.
Brandon, stay muted. Go ahead, Puro.
I already said what I had to say.
Are there still any? Are there any chewables left in the bowl? Or are they all?
I could get what is in.
All right.
And a bit of Brandon's scalp if you need it.
Okay. Now, can I respond? Now, first of all, I caught you a little shot that I was allowed. Now, second of all, when it's time for you to talk, you don't want to talk because you want to talk over everybody else and stop their points. So when we give you the floor, I said what I had to say. Nah, what happened was you just got cooked tonight with your Canelo fandom and your pom-poms, and I'm not gonna lie. This is good for you. Now that you can go back and replay this, you can see all the mistakes you made. When you said Canelo was exonerated by the Nevada Commission, he was not. When you said that they issued a statement and apology, they didn't. All of these things have been proven, and he admitted guilt in cooperation with the Nevada State Commission regarding his suspension and his case. So checkmate to you, Piro, and I enjoyed this. And if you want to do this ever again, I'm going to destroy you on this subject every time.
Brandon, you don't want to like go up against me, bro. I'll cook you every single time. And everything that you said that I do, that I stay quiet to take the high road, because at the end of the day, you don't want to listen to reason. Like at the end of the day, when the actual the key point in the debate that we've been having today comes, you overtalk me, or everybody will start talking, and that's not on you, because if everybody starts talking, everybody starts talking. I'm just saying it's like you're afforded things that I'm not. So at the end of the day, like I still made my point, even in spite of all those deficiencies that I had when I was trying to make my case, which is cool. At the end of the day, like just because people don't believe the facts that are clearly presented doesn't mean that they're not true. At the end of the day, all the facts are facts. They're going to stay becoming facts. Delusion, I mean, y'all got to deal with that. I don't.
Yeah, like I said, Piro, thank you, Mark, for letting me call in. I appreciate the Piro Scalp session. For all the YouTubers out there, when Piro go to y'all channel talking that bullshit Canelo talk, this is the blueprint for how to cook his ass. Pause. So everybody
Brandon mad, bro. Brandon mad.
Hey, just so you know, guys, the knockout chaos
Hold
card.
on, Brandon, hold on.
No more. I would trigger.
You gotta cut him off just to do the thing. Yeah.
So before I leave, I just want to say this is the blueprint. So I just laid the blueprint of how to cook Piro. Y'all don't have to endure miles and miles of bullshit Canelo conjunction ribs. We proved that Canelo is a drug cheat, an admitted drug cheat, because he signed an agreement accepting it. We proved that Canelo was never apologized to, and that Canelo is we also proved that his record has been subpar and that he has not fought in loose competition a little bit before while being built and even after being the champion for a 2-year run. So I would like to wrap this up by saying, thank you, Mark Nash. I appreciate the pen. I appreciate everybody. But when you want to come see some ether, I call it tonight Piro's Ether. Peace.
Yeah, I'm doing it anytime to take a scalp. Anytime. I'll take Brandon. It's easy work, bro. I've cooked them in every subject, by the way. But we can do whatever you want.
All right. Well, just so you know, the main card for Knockout Chaos, it does start at 1 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. I'm sorry. You know what? Piro sound like remember that thank you, Brent, 1 p.m. Eastern. The main you said the main card or the undercard?
I think the main card.
Main card starts at 1 o'clock. So I'm about to wrap this shit up. I gotta take wifey to the airport, take the baby to daycare, and I'm gonna be chilling watching this fight tomorrow. Talk some shit with y'all. Hey, look. Piro, you know what you reminded me of when you was like, anytime. Yeah, I cooked you. Y'all remember Family Matters when Carl used to tell Steve to go home? Like, go home, Steve. You were like, but I go home. But go home. I don't have to take this. I'm going home. That's what Piro reminds me of right here. Bro, this was I'm not gonna make this. I shouldn't make this a clip, man, because
you got next time, no, Mark. I started to cut you off.
Nah, I don't know, man. Should I leave this out there, man? Because I need to probably make this video private members only. I like Piro, and I don't want people to use this as the blue.
I got it.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want this to live in infamy, bro. Like this might have been one of your worst sessions, bro, and you got a lot of them, but damn.
I got a lot of them, but y'all get cooked, okay?
Shit, bro. I actually done debates, and I'm undefeated.
I'm undefeated as well. Never lost.
Cap, and I ain't never seen you do an official debate, a real debate.
Right now, Mark.
I'm talking about with rounds and topics and rounds. Like I'm talking about real rounds and people voting and judging who won. No, bro. And everybody in the chat
You wouldn't
saying,
take a fair one.
Bro,
You wouldn't take
Actually, you know what? I suggested, Mark, maybe you should chop this up and put a poll with it.
You would need home field advantage to
let me
be.
do that. Matter of fact, let me put a survey in the chat. Who won the debate? I'll put that right now. Who do y'all think won this debate?
Like I said, you need to be on your platform. You needed to. You need a.
I mean, what you mean? Why would I put on somebody else's platform right now? They ain't here.
I mean, we could debate on the phone, just me and you, without nobody listening to us. But you won't do it.
What you mean, huh?
Like you, like.
Don't you want somebody to be my bias? You gonna say I won. You gonna say you won. Let the people decide.
I mean, but at the end of the day, like I get that, but just to like when I was trying to get my points out, everybody can get their points out clearly without no interruptions. But for me, it's different. That's what I'm saying. In a fair one, you like none of y'all would survive. Y'all wouldn't even stand a chance.
Okay, Puro, the record will reflect it was several times tonight where it was dead silence when I was like, all right, where you go? And it will be dead silence, or Brandon would say, hey, all right, you cut me off, or I'm gonna let you go. And it would be dead silence. You wouldn't speak. You would not speak.
Because at the end of the day, that happened towards the end of the debate. And when I was actually trying to prove my point, I always got overtalked. Always. I didn't get all the way through. But that happens to me all the time. I've already come to terms with that.
Should have defended you, Piro.
No, you don't have to defend me. I can defend myself. I'm just saying, it's just like, people that's the first sign where it's like, okay, all right, you're treading water now.
All right, so I got a survey in the chat. Very simple survey. I'm gonna just ask y'all very simply. Did Puro win this debate tonight? I mean, he was up against a lot though. He was up against me and Brand. Or did he get cooked? Did he get cooked? Because I don't see exoneration.
You don't want to see.
I don't see apology. Those are words easily identifiable. But it is what it is. Casual Tony, you got any final thoughts, bro? I'm about to close the phone line down and wrap it up.
No, I'll be tuning in tomorrow.
All right, man. We got a busy day ahead of us tomorrow. A lot of fights, and it's a lot of good undercards up here, man. So, in the words of Don King, I would like to call them co-features. A lot of co-features, great co-features. Not just shit just thrown together, man. That Nick Ball, I'm really looking forward to this Nick Ball Vargas fight, man. I'm interested in that. I got to see that one. I'm really excited about that one. Very excited about Zhang versus Parker, and of course the main event. It's gonna be a clash. It's gonna be a clash. It's gonna be something to see. Real quick, do y'all make anything out of the weight disparity differential? Like old boy was 272. Joshua was 252.
That was expected.
Shit. Joshua, look. What y'all think of that though? Like, is that gonna mean anything?
Nope.
All right, and you got who, Brent? Final predictions, y'all.
Joshua by unanimous decision.
Joshua by decision. You can win some money on that. Sure can. Joshua by decision. That's a lot of money.
I'm going for the underdog, Francis, because he took an elbow from Tyson and he was still standing. So it's going to take more than a punch to. I mean, the UFC gloves are lighter.
Somebody said Mark. I'm listening. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, you said something to me, Mark. I just said, what's going on?
That wasn't me. That's Casual Tony talking.
No, before Casual Tony, you said plural, and then he started talking.
No, it's all good. I was going to ask you the same. It was the same question for you. That Casual Tony, that I'm asking everybody else. Predictions, for the fight for the tomorrow.
AJ mid to late round stoppage. Zhang, 8th round stoppage. Vargas by decision. Who else is fighting on the card? I don't remember. Oh, there they are. I have my eyes closed. My bad. I did not. I'm my mother, man. I have my eyes closed. The other dudes, I don't have a prediction for.
You got Chamberlain, Hunt, and Fury on the other ones.
Yeah, I've never seen him fight before.
All right. Well, shit, that's it for me, man. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow about 1 o'clock. All right.
Cool. Appreciate you. It's been fun.
Appreciate
I
you, Mark.
enjoyed
Thanks for having me on.
listening to this. It was truly enjoyment.
Man, shout out to my guy Casual Tony. He even called in and said you got cooked, yo, though.
I know. I mean, it's words mean nothing if you have no valid arguments to back them up.
And I never heard Casual Tony raise his voice like that, but he said, "Man, y'all gonna let me read it or what?" I was like, "Well, you get it done, handle it."
I mean, I'll be sensitive, and then you don't have to raise your voice.
Yeah, man. Like Puro getting cooked on it, bro. Puro.
I mean, if you truly believe, or I'm not you in particular, Mark, but anybody truly believes that I got cooked, why do you got to keep pointing it out? You just be like, okay, I cooked you. And you know, if it's true,
he was gonna let you go, Puro, but you kept saying you was cooking everybody else. And we had to let you know that was
I was matching the same energy.
Delusional, Puro.
I was just trying to match the same energy that's not matched with me. I like to keep myself consistent.
Puro, you're a friend of the show, bro.
That's not here nor there. You're still my homie, but I mean, facts are facts.
Yeah.
I hold no grudges, especially when I win. How can I hold a grudge? and I'm providing one of the best channels on YouTube, like some great content. So why can't I be back?
You damn sure did. Y'all woke me up tonight, man. Y'all woke me up. I did not plan to be here this long, but y'all woke me up with that shit. Brandon called in, start fuck with you, and that shit was entertainment. It's just entertainment, man. Like this takes nothing away from Puro's boxing knowledge or his boxing acumen. It means nothing in the grand scheme. It's all entertainment, man. It's all entertainment. Somebody said you got cooked so much. They say you falling off the bone, cook. Brandon said that's light work. Somebody said Puro too emotional tonight. Hope he shakes it off and comes back harder tomorrow. Somebody said I'm a true boxing fan. Puro got cooked.
I wasn't the one interrupting other people. I took the high road. That's the opposite of emotional.
Check the playback. You was cutting niggas off too. But this was fun though. It's okay.
What about it?
It's right. What about it, man? It's the way. It was fun, man. I enjoyed that shit, Puro.
I had a great time, bro.
Yeah, man. All right, man.
I kicked off a channel because I cook so much.
You said you got what now?
I got kicked off of a channel because I cook so much. My jersey got hung up because I cook so much.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Just speaking the facts like I always do, bro.
I ain't kick you off the channel, dog. You was dropping.
No, of course you didn't. I'm obviously not kicked off this channel. I said I got kicked off a channel for cooking so much.
Oh, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that, though. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
I don't know. Put a case on Mark.
Right. Why? What I do?
You didn't do nothing, Mark. I'm just friendly banter. That's all.
Yeah, it's friendly banter. All right, man. It's cool, man. Well, you always got a home here, Puro. You know what I'm saying? Even if we disagree, even if I cook you, you cook me, you know, however it goes, bro. Like, it's just boxing talk, dog. I ain't got to win every debate. And we do not have to agree. You can think Canelo is exonerated, and I can think he's like Charlemagne the God. He took a lesser charge, man. He's lesser charge Canelo. Canelo lesser charge Alvarez. And we can still be friends at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know this nigga personally. You don't know him personally. It's all good. Brim don't know Andre Ward personally. I'm there talking about Brim had the wackest analogy of the night, though. He was like, somebody took his chicken tenders. He had a 10-piece chicken tender. He only ate
No. I didn't say he didn't take it. I said he didn't eat his full meal. He doesn't feel full from his career.
He just
needs
like
he left some more.
Hey, look, but if he was though, how many boxers out there probably feel that way about Canelo? You know, or Mayweather. Like, he should feel that way about Mayweather. He fought in the Mayweather era. He ain't feeling that way about Floyd.
Floyd thought he lost the fight with Kovalev.
Floyd popped all those locks off the door, got all them big pay-per-view buys right there in the Andre Ward era, and he won't doing that shit right then with him. but he's jealous of Canelo. Like, bro, I fought in the Floyd Mayweather area, and I was number 2 pound for pound, and I was number 1 pound for pound. First ballot Hall of Famer, gold medalist, unified, multiple divisions. Like, I'm good, bro. I don't. If I'm Andre Ward, But that money, though, like you said, though, that I'm sure that'll make somebody be like, damn, man, I'm better than him. Why I don't have that?
Prove it.
Yeah, right.
That's what he really wants. Like, he wants to piss him off to the point where, like, he calls him out or something, and he can get that payday. But that's not Canelo's MO. He's never called out anybody.
And what does that say about him?
About Andre?
About Canelo never called nobody out. Why you guys out? Why you don't fight him? Everybody.
I never really thought why he does the way he does. To be honest, I think it's a cultural thing. To be honest, because I don't remember. Like,
how did the Kovalev fight? Kovalev was calling him out.
No. He wanted to challenge him for the belt, so he contacted the representatives and.
It is a call out, didn't it?
Oh no, but I'm talking about like how fighters normally call out. How we're used to call for call outs, like in public.
Yeah. He need to call out David Benitez, man. He can't let this shit just slide like that. And people like you protecting him, like he don't even fight David.
I don't protect them, Mark.
Man, you told me
at the end of the day,
you told me to my face, David don't deserve a Canelo fight.
I don't think I ever said that, Mark. To be honest, and I think we've argued that.
You said you did tell me that, bro. You say he didn't deserve it.
I think I said that I wish he doesn't give David a fight.
It was before the Boo Boo. I think it was before the Boo Boo fight though, and you might have told me that too before the Caleb Plant fight. But you told me this for years, bro. All right.
Fuck it. For the sake of argument, I said it. Oh, we'll just say I said it. Not even for argument. Okay. David. Puro says David doesn't deserve to fight. Why? Let me see if I can think of reasons why David doesn't deserve to fight. So I would say his some okay, I'm gonna use other people's arguments. Canelo said that we should fight each other, and then I'll get the fight. But then Canelo said these guys should fight each other and not wait on me. He didn't. I don't know. I guess you could construe that Joe get a chance at Canelo if you fight each other. But at the end of the day, like, who has he fought? That like, okay, this particular opponent is why he deserves a Canelo shot, because Canelo gets a lot of criticism of bringing up smaller fighters from other weights, which David has done, which David is doing. You know, like the only for me that I could be like, if I'm trying to debate myself, Puro, like, you're tripping. Like, he fought Caleb Plant, you fought Caleb Plant. It's like, but that's the only one. That's the only argument I could give myself, is like, yeah, he did fight at least Caleb Plant. If you get what I'm saying. But other than that, he's been fighting blown up middleweights and junior middleweights. I mean, like, I know other people don't know these other highly ranked fighters in the division, but he could have fought them.
yawn.
I wanted to make that argument against myself or against anybody.
Man, I'll let you talk. I ain't cut you off. I'm good, man. You won that one.
I didn't know that you were talking.
I got good news. Got good news for you. You just won that debate with yourself. That's the only one you won tonight.
You're an asshole, Mark.
He said, I'm making an argument with myself. Hey, look, and you won. You beat yourself. Harikari.
And I'm gonna give you a piece of my scalp then, since you were so generous to give me my win against myself.
It just sounds disgusting.
You can have one little piece.
No, I'm good. I'll
give you a bit of yours back too. Here you go.
What's the animal that just king? What was that shit? Remember that shit in what was the alien in Men in Black? The motherfucker, you just blow the head off, he just grow another head back.
Oh, that's you. Jeebs or Beebs or something like that.
Yeah, he was like, that's you, man. Yeah, you just grow another scalp back, man. You just keep blowing them off.
My scalp. I gave you a piece, Mark. Come on, don't get ahead of yourself.
Fair enough. All right, man. Puro, look, that part of the problem is your ass over there doing this shit with your eyes closed. She said, I'm over there. I got my eyes closed. I'm not living. You have sleep, man. You have.
No, 'cause I run the fight in my head. That's why I close my eyes.
Okay. All right.
No, I swear to God.
All right, man. You ain't gotta swear to God. You ain't gotta swear to me.
No, because it sounds far fetched, but that's how my mind works. I was just playing the fight in my mind and I'm trying to give a pick of who I think is gonna win.
It's all good, man. All right, let's land the plane, man. Let's table it there, gentlemen. We can come back and visit this again another day. This was fun, though, Puro. Thanks for being a good sport, bro.
Thank you for the scout, and you're welcome.
That's sound gay the way you said it. He's like, hey, thanks for the scout. Sound like something you say to the prostitute.
You gotta insult me, Mark, bro. I'm not gay.
It sound like something you said to the prostitute as you leaving the money on the counter and you walking out the door. Be like, thanks for the scout, baby. Appreciate that scout. All right, man. Y'all niggas crazy as a motherfucker, boy. I'm tired as fuck. Pure now, man, talking my eyes closed too. Because it's that easy. All right, man. Final thoughts? Y'all want to plug and promote anything before I let y'all go?
I want to say one last thing, and I already got my hand on Exit Studio. Yesterday's live, I was like going over it in my head. It actually reminded me of the good old days. That shit was fun yesterday. We had a lot of fun, and I wanted to say that was a great show yesterday, Mark. I'm out. Peace.
Appreciate it, bro. Go ahead, Bram.
Hey, man, I appreciate you, man. You know, I was in the background listening to the cook session. I definitely appreciate you as always, man. If anybody is still listening, hey, follow me at Unbiased Brim 1 on Twitter, Unbiased Fan on YouTube, which I don't do too much content because I'm always rocking with my guy Mark Nash. Get you some rest, my brother. Blessings until later on today.
All right, let me put your Twitter out there too, man. Brim kind of popping on Twitter, man. I love checking his Twitter out. He always got some funny shit up there. Surveys, polls, unbiased.
We love this boxing shit.
Got a lot of Brim always find a lot of ways to keep his audience engaged over there. So let me share the screen. So check him out right here. This is Unbiased Brim right here on Twitter. And it's Unbiased Brim 1, the number 1. All right, so check him out and tell him Martin has sent you from the neighborhood. Go on and check him out. Man, got 15,000 followers over there, damn near. All right, I ain't mad at you, bro. You working, baby. Keep working.
Light
baby.
work. Ain't nothing serious. I got more work to do.
All right, man.
You know what's so crazy? That used to be my personal. It used to be a Sesame. Like if you do a deep search on that page, you'll see a whole bunch of old battle rap content.
Sesame Street.
You know what? Shut up.
Sesame Seed. The nigga said it used to be Sesame Seed.
You was horrible, boy. Haggard the horrible. All right, my brother. Go ahead and kick me out the panel.
That nigga said sex a mill. That sounds like a porn star doing a gangbang on fuck a million bitches. I'm sex a million bitches. Sesame. All right, man. My jokes are getting corny, man. I'm getting tired.
Yeah,
all right,
it's time for you to go to bed. Hell
yeah, I'm reaching now. That was whack, man. I'm sorry. Forget
that
I
was
said.
bad as bye, bro.
Bye. All right, man. Peace. Shout out to Brim, man. It's your man Martin Nash breaking these things. So thank you guys for your time, your energy. Thanks for allowing me the opportunity to entertain y'all. Hopefully you were thoroughly entertained. Hey, look, and if you made it through 3 hours and 17 minutes of this death by fire, we threw Puro in the background right here. You see this background? Eternal flames right here. We threw Puro and all of that. Just let his soul levitate. No, it's all good, man. But shout out to everybody. We'll see you. Puro, thanks for being a good sport. It's all love at the end of the day. It's just entertainment. It's just entertainment, man. Long as we ain't calling each other by our names. And let's just leave one episode into that episode. We ain't got to carry this shit over to the next episode. It's all love on this side, man. Dreams require you sleep. Goals require you effort. Go out and get your goals. I'm about to get some sleep for what I get about 2 hours. I get about 2 hours before I have to run wifey to the airport and shit, man. Be watching boxing and making cupcakes with my daughter this weekend, talking shit to y'all. So we're gonna have a good one, all right? So respect is free. Disrespect costs you everything. Your family, your freedom, your finances, most importantly, your life. So let's show each other love. Let's show each other respect. If not, let's just show each other the door. You go your way, I go mine. God willing, we all will do fine, all right? It's your man Martin Nash breaking beats. I'll see you in the next one. Peace. Oh, one last thing. Hey, sometimes we're going to agree. Sometimes we're going to disagree. But one thing's for certain, two things for sure, homeboy and homegirl. Never forget this.
I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just because you don't like the way another nigga talk.
And I mean that shit. Drive, motherfucker.
Hey, it's Antonio Tarver Champion. You watching Mark Nash at Breaking Beach. I usually don't do drops, but I'm going to give you one, bro. I'm going to give you one. I love you, champ.
This that squad sound.
Oh, and by the way, the survey is in. Puro, you got cooked. You got cooked. Survey is in. 79%. 79% said you lost, buddy. All right. See you on the next one. Peace.
Subscribe. I don't care how many subscribers he has. Support him. So he made all this possible. He made this possible.
Nah, Dr. Mark, God made this possible. And so the viewers like you. I'll see y'all in a little bit, man. Let's get this get some rest, and I'll see y'all later on today for these big fights. Peace.